mean, this wordplay. This ain't to make friends.
We lit, nigga.
I don't know.
I'm saying we lit.
I don't know. My palms itching.
Palms itching.
You know what that mean?
The money coming.
You know it.
So where we at?
I'm ready for another close-up, Mr. DeVille. Welcome to Wordplay Podcast, episode 42. I'm your host, Dre Parker, and as always, by my side, Big J.
What up, world?
How you feeling?
I'm good, nigga. You?
I'm okay, man. Just breeze through the fucking week. Just wait till Friday. You know what I'm saying?
This shit did go by fast. I had a week to recharge, and that shit went by too quick.
Yeah, I was thinking like that. You gotta go back to work on Monday.
Hell yeah.
Geek, nigga.
But go ahead.
How y'all doing out there, man? If you
what up, world?
If you just tuning in to Wordplay Podcast, this is episode 42, so that means you got 41 of them bitches to catch up with us.
Yes, sir.
You can check us out on YouTube, iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, at Wordplay Podcast, all of it.
You could even hit the Gmail if you feel it at Froggy.
Yeah, fullywestedmedia@gmail.com.
Yes, sir. You can hit Wordplay it's Wordplay the podcast at gmail.com. We got two of them, so whatever one you hit.
Yeah, it don't matter. We got a good show this week. Like I said, if you follow us on Instagram, I posted a question this week. It said question of the day. It was supposed to be question of the week. Every week we're gonna put up a new question, just to see people's reactions. Now, I had an argument with my wife. Mm-hmm. She says I'm a rude boy because I don't speak to people when I walk in my house. Do I need to clarify that? Do I need to say that again? Because I don't speak to people when I walk in my house. This is how I feel.
Okay.
I feel like...
Elaborate, though. Set up a scenario for me.
Okay. I'm out and about moving around, no matter where I'm coming from or no matter where I'm going. But I'm getting to the house.
Yep.
Get home, it's people in my house, on my couch, drinking out of my glasses, watching my television, talking to my wife. And I walk in the door. Who should speak first?
The person in the house.
Exactly.
I feel you.
Exactly.
I feel you.
Don't understand why I need to be the one to initiate hellos in my shit.
So earlier when you asked me the question, but we didn't get to elaborate on it, the reason I asked you the line of questioning I asked was because if I'm walking into a public forum,
right,
and you know what I'm saying, it's other people, like, you know what I'm saying, if I'm walking into like a restaurant or something, and the people, like the person that's standing at the desk, I'm gonna greet them as I'm walking up. Or if I'm walking into somebody else's home, I'm gonna greet them when I walk in. But I feel you. If I'm walking into my own shit, you need to acknowledge me because daddy's home now. I'm
gonna tell you what the funniest thing about this shit is. And I'm coming up with something now that we probably would do something similar to Battle of the Sexes. But every single man that I asked felt the same way I did. But every single woman that I asked felt the opposite.
Yeah. Because it's normally they friends.
No, fuck that. It ain't got nothing to do with that. I just think that women look at life differently.
Okay.
But in no way, shape, or form should I have to address anybody in my shit. If I walk in, you should be like, hey, what's going on? Because if it was kids, you would tell the kids, hey, speak, make sure you speak to, when he come on. You ain't his shit. Right? Like, that's how, as a kid, like, you were taught to address adults.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Just because you're grown, that does not change. You still have to respect the person in their shit. Speak to me first. I will speak to you. Hey, how you doing? Speak to me because you're in my shit. You don't have to be.
So if you walk in and somebody's sitting on your couch, you walk right past them and they don't say shit to you?
Yep. And I'll take that up with whoever invited them.
Okay.
Now,
is it an issue? So it's an issue.
It's a whole issue.
Okay.
Because that's disrespectful to me. And one thing that anybody who knows me knows that I do not play with the disrespect at all. I give the utmost to everybody that I meet, so I do not tolerate any disrespect. And that's disrespectful to me.
So let me ask you another question, just to add layers to the question.
Okay.
What if it's somebody you never met before? Or is it a difference between somebody
you're in my house and I've never met you before, and you're visiting my woman, you know about me. You know my name, you know who I am.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Period.
Okay.
So, and even if then, like, you're going to speak, you're going to address me, like, period. When I come in the house, that's how I feel. Some people might say I'm a little out the window because we got a few comments on the shit. Like I said, mostly men sided with me Mostly women sided with my wife.
So okay, just if I like just so happen to walk into somebody's house, because this happened before when I've been there and other people showed up. I'm thinking about it running in the back of my head. I always speak.
You speak to the like
if somebody else coming in, like if I'm over
it doesn't
somebody's
even
house.
have to be. I don't give a fuck if it's somebody that don't live there.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. If anybody come in and then, especially a man,
the owner of the property,
okay,
the owner of the home, the resident of that said home, you address them if you're in their house. You know what I mean?
But sometimes, like I'm talking about situations like, say her dad, like if you over a girl house and her dad walk in or her brother walk in, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna acknowledge them. They not the home owners. They stay there, but you get what I'm saying.
But that's one of those things that's like because we already have a rapport.
No. But if a nigga walk in the house and he look at me, I'm looking at how you doing. What's up?
Going on, my man? Like you know what I mean?
You know
You
what I'm
live
saying?
here.
Initially, like you thinking about it in your head, like yeah, I do speak every time somebody else. So why wouldn't that happen when I walk into my house?
Exactly. It should happen every single time.
Yeah.
And if you don't agree with me, please comment. Don't feel free. We're definitely going to clip this part. I just that shit just bothered me a little bit, but we ain't going, you know what I'm saying, stay.
Is it a particular thing happen?
Huh? No, I mean it's I do it all the time, and she's letting me know like why you ain't speak.
It's rude. Okay.
But she'll say why you ain't speak. For what? This is my shit. And that's my same reaction every time. For what? This is my house. They speak to me first.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm attempting to be rude on purpose, like I don't fuck with them or I don't like them. It's just how my values are.
Because when you enter your house, it's 2 ways you can go. You can go straight into the living room or you can go into the dining room.
Right.
So, do you go out
Actually, it's 3 ways. So I can come through the back. Yeah.
That. But I'm just saying, like, you walk through your front door. Mm-hmm. So, do you go out your way to go around or do you go through the living room on purpose so they can speak?
No. I just come in the house. I mean, usually now I come all the way in the back because I pull all the way in the garage. Okay, so I'm coming in through the back door. So if if they're in the living room, I'm coming through the office so I can see the living room.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they would see, hey, you know what I mean? Like.
Okay. Because I get what you're saying. Like,
But I would walk in, though. You know, I don't try to be, like, antisocial.
No, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I walk in.
So you make it so they can see you.
Yeah, so they can see that I'm home.
Give them an opportunity to acknowledge you.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, well, I agree with you. I feel the same way. So I walk in my house
because I do that. Like I understand that those are my values though. But what tripped me out is the fact that she felt like my wife feels like I'm rude. Like that's some like off the wall type of behavior, and I'm like, it's just my values.
That's just nigga values.
Not even nigga. That's just my values.
But I'm saying a lot of, like you said, a
lot of more men
like
agree with me. Yeah. So I'm going to pitch a bitch like this shit need to be some type of common law. Like if the homeowner or the resident of that house like comes in, the people in that said house must address the owner, resident, or whatever.
What you mean trying to make it a law? Like
a common law. I mean, I'm not finna make it a law.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But a common law, yes.
Nah.
I'm campaigning for that.
Go ahead, but I don't see that shit changing.
I know it, but it's fun.
Yeah, it is. It is
you know what I'm saying?
Fuck it.
All right, so I got one more thing.
What up?
They are still playing Trap Queen.
What you
Fucks me up, man. Listen to the radio.
Oh, you talking about Fetty Wap?
Yes. I'm listening to the radio, and I hear that, you know, the DJ on the radio talking with the beat in the background. It's all, he's probably got the beat playing because the beat heard.
Then he bring that shit up?
Whole fucking song. Not even just like a minute and a half. Like the whole song. They still playing Trap Queen, my nigga?
When was that, 2013, 14?
I don't even remember the years. But my goofy ass in the car ride, she my Trap Queen, let her hit, like, you know, sounds every word.
I don't even like that shit.
I mean, it was a dope record, but I'm like, damn, like what the fuck? Like, this nigga Fetty getting checks.
I like My Way better with him and Drake.
I mean, I like the shit with the Remy. Yeah, she's fine. You know, she'll be. That's my shit right there. That'd be her. But it tripped me out, like just the replay value. And I'm listening to the. It wasn't a hip hop station.
Okay.
But it wasn't the top 40 station. It was like a mix in the middle. Okay. They play a little bit of both. Mm-hmm. And it just came on. I'm like, God damn. Like, they still playing this fucking song, bro. This shit just bugged me out. It wasn't like a throwback of the week, nothing, nigga. It just was in the rotation.
I mean, I guess if it's one of them stations that play like the top 40, they bring some of the old songs, I guess, back that was in the top 40 before.
It was funny to me, though.
That shit weak. I mean, it's weak as hell because it ain't like having your temperature on the, what is it, your finger on the pulse of the culture. Like, we don't listen to that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because, like, I don't want to say a white station.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I was trying.
I said top 40.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid that, but basically it's a white station.
Yeah,
I like my little white music, you know, my
to be.
Halsey, and you know what I mean. I like everybody, you know. It's music.
Yeah.
But it just fucked me up. Like y'all niggas are so blind to what the fuck is really going on out here, or who popping. You still playing Fetty Wap?
You get a nigga to go past that station, he gonna keep going listening to some goddamn Fetty Wap.
Nigga was like Trap Queen, nigga. Hell no.
This ain't even the hardest song, nigga. The fuck?
She was hilarious, but stop playing Trap Queen. No, I'm just fucking with you. Fetty, get them checks, bro.
You ain't getting played off that shit. They can
I'm
stop
just
playing
saying,
that,
I ain't about to shit on, I'm about to hate on the nigga shit because their song they still play it. But I do say like for them like them top 40 stations,
yeah.
nigga, get hip, man. Get some niggas up there, man. They tell you what it is, man.
At least a program director.
Play some Sada. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
I don't know about Sada, nigga.
What you mean you don't know about Sada?
But they can get some more upgraded references, nigga. They go out there.
Man, that nigga Sada got millions of views on every video, bro.
I ain't bullshit you. I ain't discrediting Sada. Because I know how he get down. But what I'm saying is, top 40 ain't going for no Sada. They going for some shit that you'll hear in mainstream radio, which is like some 2 Chainz, it's like some Lil Wayne, like some.
Play that. I will pull my guns and get nigga. Shouts out to Sada though. But we have a good show for y'all this week. Don't fuck that. We have a great show for y'all this week as always.
Yeah.
Now Jay got a whole bunch of shit wrote down. Whole bunch of shit.
Mac just called.
Okay. Where you at?
I'm about to see. Hold on.
All right, so y'all already know Mac is the third person in Wordplay the podcast. Now he's new. He's on his way, but we're going to start the show, and then he's going to just come on in and then kind of, carry it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So we got a great show for y'all this week. Jay got a bunch of shit wrote down. I don't know where to start.
Shit.
I want to start with something good. Bad Boys 3 is on the fucking way.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we've been talking. That was on our list when we was talking about
that was on our
reboot.
list.
So shit.
But it was, but I said not a reboot. Like, just come on, man.
I mean, not a reboot, but
you keep farting about, nigga. We
like
gonna keep watching.
Like the Fridays and shit too. Nigga.
I just want to know what the fuck they gonna do, bro.
This shit, they say it's called Bad Boys for Life.
That's good.
So it's probably gonna be some like collaboration of all that shit put together.
Nah, because
not like the villains in them, but I'm talking about like they probably go to Miami and then have some of the older people that was in the first movie.
Good. All right, I'm excited about that. Y'all let us know what y'all think. Are y'all anxious to see it, or y'all can like die not? You know what I'm saying? Like
that's definitely on my list, nigga. I'm going to see that shit as soon as it drop. I might go see that shit that Friday or that Thursday night when it drop.
You go bootleg that shit. Remember bootlegs though?
Yeah,
niggas be walking up in it.
I ain't did that shit in a long time though. When the last time you got or seen a nigga with the CDs?
At the grocery store by my house.
Like recently?
Yeah.
I guess niggas out here still. I don't even got no DVD player to put that shit in.
I don't either, but it is what it is. Somebody got them.
I'm going straight to the torrent, nigga. Pull that bitch up on the Fire Stick.
Hey, old people don't do that. So it's still a market.
I guess there's a market for it.
But all right. So like I said, we excited about the Bad Boys 3, and we definitely looking forward to that. Shouts out to Will Smith. Shouts out to Martin Lawrence. Shouts out to hopefully Gabrielle Union, and then shouts out to what's the lady from the Spike Lee movie?
Which one?
You know, was the call girl shot? What the fuck? She played Martin's wife.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Shouts out to her though.
Yeah,
she's a nice looking lady.
And the kids, all that.
Yeah, all the kids. Yeah, bring everybody, the whole thing. Now he got Cardi versus Nicki. Now sometimes I'll be in the dark a little bit because I'll be in my own little world, my little creating world, and like I said, Jay is like TMZ to the show. So Jay,
this shit was all over Instagram and Facebook, bro. That's how I seen that shit.
I need parts. So.
Okay, so, I guess, damn, this shit is so convoluted, nigga. There's so many layers to this shit.
Convoluted?
I mean, cluttered, like a...
Is that a real word?
Yeah, look it up. Google it.
Convoluted?
Yeah.
This nigga be reading.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I ain't never heard that word, my nigga, ever. But go ahead, do your thing, pimpin'.
So, it started off with, I think, Cardi B's sister. She had tweeted some shit. Yeah, Hennessy.
Okay.
She had tweeted some shit about Nicki leaking the numbers of her and Cardi and shit.
Okay.
On some funny shit and comments. So she had said something. So then Nicki goes to Queen Radio and started talking about the shit with her and Rod and them at the Russell Bazaar shit. You know, the little fashion show where they was her and Cardi was about to fight and she got the knot. Nicki tried to say that I told Rod not to say nothing just because I don't want no charges on me, but she nodded your shit. I watched her hit you like 9 times.
Nicki hit this. What she saying? Oh,
She's saying Rod hit Cardi.
Riley.
Yeah.
The same one who got beat up by a girl from Black Ink.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, but go ahead.
So she's saying that she put the knot on Cardi head, not the security nigga. And Cardi got on Instagram Live and she was just talking shit like, bitch, it went from that to we had the same deals on the table that I turned it down, so you got it. And they was going back adding brands like Steve Madden and Fashion Nova and shit like that. Like they was saying these names. But Cardi went straight on there. She like, Nicki Minaj, I'm talking to you, bitch. Like, and went on her rant. Like she ain't get it fucked up who she was talking to.
Okay.
So Nicki was on that same kind of tip too. Like, I'm talking to you now. So it might end up in some fisticuffs, nigga.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here for
me too, bro. These niggas ain't fighting. So listen, our only hope is the bitches right now. I mean the females.
There you go. Clean it right on up. All right, now let me put my wordplay spin on it. All right. It's a messy situation, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's beef for real.
Yeah. It's
like,
two females that want to fuck each other up right now.
Who you got, though?
I got to get Cardi. I feel like Cardi been more active lately.
On some fisticuffs type shit.
Yeah, I don't think Nicki been in the field fighting no bitches in a long time.
The only reason I'm going to give it to Cardi, and we're talking strictly fighting, not bars.
Yeah.
Is because Cardi ain't been rich that long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
She a pinky toe still in the hood.
Nigga, she just fought like a month ago, like fisticuffs fight.
Right, she ready.
Yeah.
She ready. Now, my only question is who's going to pull up?
Oh, shit. Cardi, and that's a part of it, too. Cardi said, like, bitch, let's fight. Fuck all that shit you talking about. And Nicki kind of glossed over it in her little, you know what I'm saying, synopsis of, she like, we can do a battle, like, we can rap against each other.
You know, I guess I can't beat you fisticuff wise, but I definitely can bar you to death.
Yeah.
Period. I get that. But it'd be dope if they do not even a box. I want to see some real bare knuckle brawling. I want to see some pull up type shit.
I take some boxing, bro.
But Remy got to be the referee.
Nah, that ain't fair.
Why it ain't fair?
Because some WWE shit gonna happen where the referee gonna get into the match and they gonna be whooping on her
Nigga,
ass.
Remy cut bitches. No more. But
Remy knows she want like at least one lick off her.
Off Cardi?
Nicki.
Off Nicki? Yeah.
All that shit they didn't talk between each other. She gotta hit her one time,
bro. That shit gotta happen. But it's too much money attached to him. Now the only difference is Cardi is pretty much rich from being ratchet, right?
I'm not gonna say that, but that was a springboard.
Her being ratchet is a part of her deal.
Yeah.
That's why she be on live talking crazy, saying shit. Cause being ratchet sells records. Cause women are ratchet.
When you saying ratchet, that's the word that's keep fucking me up. Cause I wouldn't necessarily just call her ratchet.
I'm not gonna call her a thought. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she ain't like that. I just feel like
this is my way of saying ghetto.
She ghetto.
Right.
Bro.
Ghetto people fight.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
Right? So Cardi will only get more money if they do fight.
Nah, because some of these brand deals don't want to be attached to nobody that's fighting. Like the Fashion Novas and
Bro, Fashion Nova only gonna be attached to somebody that is making money and that is popular. If that Cardi B fight Nicki and she like beats the dog shit out of Nicki, it's gonna make her more popular. That's it. This is a person who talks shit, and now we see her being able to back it up. That's only gonna give her more fans and more money. Period.
I don't think it's as far as brand deals that shit don't be working like that. Even with the NBA players, if they fighting too much, they lose brand deals. These big major companies don't.
I understand that
they don't want to be attached to that shit.
I know what you're saying,
and you a liability.
But I'm telling you what her career is based off of.
I understand that, but then it has to be solely based on. Like, we're gonna have to put these these females in a room together.
Listen,
you get what I'm saying, and we can't put them in a room together if every time she get in the room or get close to this bitch, they fighting.
Listen,
they can't do that.
Listen,
just like that Russell Bazaar shit.
When they sign Cardi, they know that at some point in this deal, she's gonna do something crazy. Okay, Peep. You said she just fought a month ago. She ain't lose to nothing.
she wasn't invited to the rest of the like the fashion shows and
fuck going to the fashion shows.
But that's
is
what I'm
she
saying.
losing deals, my nigga?
If you can't go to the fashion show, then you can't show off the deal that you're doing. So,
but is she losing deals?
She will.
You don't need to go to a fashion show to show off what you got.
No, I'm just saying, as far as like if you're a brand ambassador, you have to be at the fashion show.
No, you don't. When social media is so prevalent. Nigga can promote an entire film via social media and that bitch will sell out.
I understand.
They know that.
But Cardi,
this is what they do.
I don't think Cardi wanted. She's not one of those type of people that can go on social media and make a.
People like to be attached to shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because everybody think they tough, right? So you fuck with somebody who think they're tough too.
So my thing is like the Grammys, for instance.
Okay.
If Nicki going to the Grammys and Cardi going to the Grammys, now we can't invite both of them because they want to fight each other and they fight each other every time they're in a room. Now that don't
mean they gonna fight each other at the Grammys though.
It will. They just fought at a fashion show that was on a higher class than that because they spend more money on that shit.
Listen,
but what I'm saying is, who you gonna pick?
What you mean who I'm picking?
You have to pick one.
I'm picking what you say. What's
the
your
bigger
word?
artist,
the bigger draw,
which will be Nicki. So
you sure?
Yeah. So Cardi will be losing out because she, as far as like,
Cardi will make a fucking live post, bro. Like so crazy about that shit
and go viral,
and people they gonna flock to her still. Like I see the shit, bro. Like
I understand what you're saying.
If you sign a motherfucker, like when we talk about music and the drug usage and shit in music, right? Mm-hmm. If you sign a motherfucker who do drugs, but you know drugs is bad for you, mm-hmm. but it also pushes the culture and it sells records, mm-hmm. are you not gonna fuck with him?
Some people do.
No, you fucked with him from the jump because this is what he's about.
I understand that, but I'm talking about it's niggas that's like Lil Xan and all of those niggas. They getting big. They got like cult followings from the kids, but on the industry level, these niggas not industry respected. They not getting invited to all the events and all that shit.
Listen.
So I understand what you're saying. You can be successful, but what I'm saying is you need that end,
bro.
Eventually,
they just about to bring charges onto this young lady, and I'm speaking in reference to Cardi B. For the situation that happened at the nightclub, right?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody pull away from her. Not one major situation that she's in pulled away from her. Why? Because they signed her with the intentions that she's going to do something crazy. Because she got on for doing something crazy.
We'll see. Because once her steam is off of her, then those deals that you talking about, like that end, she gonna need the end that I'm talking about as far as being an industry person that can go everywhere.
Bro, her end, as long as she keep doing crazy shit, then, nigga, that's just what it is. As long as she keep making them lives, talking about how good her pussy is or how good she suck dick, all that crazy shit.
6ix9ine.
What you mean?
This nigga can't go to, they don't invite him to like the Hot 97 Summer Jam, shit like that. These is opportunities that he missing out on that'll be an epic moment for him. But they can't insure him.
I can't speak on 6ix9ine because 6ix9ine has situations. But you gotta understand.
I'm just using that example just because
you can't use that example.
No, because he's going viral and his antics don't do shit but boost him up. But as far as like the industry, he's not like he's not a person that's sought after to do shit.
Because he pissed people off that, how can I put it? They are ghosts of the industry. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you beefing with niggas like Chicago niggas or Texas niggas or California niggas or some New York niggas. Mm-hmm. You beefing with the wrong, like he has real beef. Like niggas want to hurt him. Mm-hmm. So no, I'm not finna invite you to some shit and some shit might happen. It might be a person here that really want to kill you because the people that you're talking shit to and that you're starting shit with kill people. This is a fact. We're talking about a person, Cardi, who don't beef with nobody who kill people other than records. You feel what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is it's gonna come to a point where you're gonna have to have them and try to put them in a room together and you can't. So when you're not as hot no more, then you're gonna be outside the room all the time.
You think Cardi will lose her leg before Nicki do?
Yeah, because Nicki been here a long time, so she know how to go in the cut and come back out with some new shit and get it like back shaking. We ain't seen Cardi go through no adversity. She went from bottom to up. She ain't been down yet and then back up. So to say that she gonna have a chance to do this shit 3 and 4 years later, that shit is gonna weigh on her.
Right.
That shit work for now while she hot, but when she cool off, niggas gonna them brands gonna be like, you know what, I ain't fucking with it. She too high of a risk.
But that's the thing. She's a risk already.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
When I signed her, I knew she was a high
worth
risk.
it right now because she hot. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you.
What I'm saying is, Right. Okay. So we
Yeah, it's not going to be a longevity thing. I think in the long run,
I'm not even speaking about longevity. What I'm speaking about is if these two young ladies have any type of interaction with each other that's negative energy or wrong vibes, it's just gonna be what it is at that situation, and she's still gonna get her bread. Fashion Nova's still gonna fuck with her. Her label's still gonna fuck with her. Whoever put money in her pocket to be a brand ambassador for whatever product is gonna fuck with her. Because they signed her with the intentions that she was going to do some shit like this.
I don't think. I mean, everybody probably anticipated it, but I don't think that it's probably a clause in there that says you can't be doing certain shit.
Look at nigga.
I guarantee
look at 50 Cent. 50 Cent, he is like a bully. He says crazy shit all the time to people. He starts shit.
Yeah.
Do businesses pull away from him?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Bro, no, bro. He pretty much, and as far as like what that Stars is one of them companies that's legit, and they fuck with them, beefing with niggas.
But he had problems with them too. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, but he had problems with them about his product.
Yeah, I think
that's about his product.
But I feel like they treated him that way because of him. You know what
kind of nigga he is. It's documentaries. It's all type of shit.
Yeah.
But you still fucked with him. Why? Because you already knew he was gonna do this shit when you start fucking with him. Cause he been doing it. She been doing crazy shit.
Yeah.
So if they fight, it is what it's gonna be a fuck. That's it. It's gonna be a fight. Now, do I feel like it's gonna be a fair fight? No. It ain't gonna be no one-on-one shit. It's gonna be somebody gonna orchestrate that shit, bro. I guarantee it.
I feel like the urban shit.
Somebody's gonna orchestrate it.
Yeah, I just feel like the urban shit, like you said, is gonna fuck with her. But I feel like the mainstream, far as like
they already fucking with her.
With like I'm talking about the Grammys and shit and all that.
Bro,
shit.
You talking about these award shows? A lot of these artists do not give a fuck about the award show.
But that's what That's what I'm telling you. That's what make your money go up. When you can say Grammy award winning, nigga,
okay, wait a minute.
It does. It's just like getting an Oscar.
I'm not saying it don't. What I'm saying is, you think because she's not there that she's not gonna win?
No, I'm saying she's not going to go to a level where she's an icon like how Nicki is. She's not an icon now.
Bro, Nicki, the only reason Nicki's a fucking icon, and we speaking hip hop shit, the only reason Nicki's a fucking icon is because when she started coming up, there was no other female rappers.
Okay.
Period. She was the only one. She was solo. She was one deep. There was nobody else fucking with that. Period.
But I'm saying though, even with that, nigga, she still outsold all the bitches that came before her.
Bro. It's nobody else to compete with.
It is, nigga. Lil' Kim ain't never sold as much as she did.
Bro.
Foxy Brown ain't never sold as much as she did. Queen Latifah ain't never sold as much as she did. MC Lyte ain't never sold as much as she did.
But you're talking about an era when you had Queen, you had MC Lyte, you had Lady of Rage, you had a lot of other female rappers. Now fast forward to Lil' Kim, nigga. You had Lil' Kim, you had Foxy Brown, you had Da Brat, you had a couple other motherfuckers. The competition level, Trina, everybody got fans. Right? Everybody got fans. What I'm saying is when the environment Nicki came up in, she got comfortable. And a lot of people talked about this shit because when Cardi came along, it was competition. And a lot of people were saying Nicki ain't really seen this. Or when Remy got out, it was competition. Nicki ain't really seen this because she been on her own for so long.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
But that ain't got shit to do with the music,
you can.
That's her attitude and why she acting the way she is. But that don't got nothing to do with the music. Yeah,
she's spoiled. But I'm not saying that her music is not good or anything like that. But the fact that she's an icon only rests on the simple fact is that was negative. But because she was the only one, my G.
No, she an icon because she sold more than everybody,
bro. Okay, man. She's an icon because she was the only female rapper. She literally carried that. Like literally, she was the, like all this male dominated sport, she was the only woman and she was rapping her ass off. Not to mention she was with two of the biggest artists in the fucking world. On one of the biggest labels in the fucking world at the time. You cannot tell me she's an icon solely on album sales.
Lil' Kim was the same way. She was on the label with Diddy and Biggie.
But what I'm saying is,
a whole slew of other artists.
What I'm saying is, but Lil' Kim had competition. It was other female rappers that were still relevant.
Who was really competition for Lil' Kim for real in her day?
Foxy. And you got...
I'm talking about album wise. I'm not talking about just that rap, bro. Because if you want to go Young and May, all these other girls, it's people that was out when
Cardi... Young nigga.
You can't count that shit.
How you put that? She's a
Rhapsody.
Nigga. Listen. All I'm saying is...
Remy was out. Hold on. Remy was out when Nicki was out.
Do your math, bro. Nicki, nigga, Remy did 6 years, my G.
I understand that.
She did 6 years.
But I'm saying they started rapping around the same time.
She got but
Remy had the buzz first.
Remy had the buzz first, and then when she got sent away, it was Nicki.
But she ain't had a buzz
When
like
she
how
got
Nicki,
sent
bro.
away-
When she ain't had that buzz before she went like Nicki.
But you got to understand. Okay, so let me ask you this: you think Nicki would still be on the same level if she wasn't with Young Money, Cash Money?
No, if Remy was out of jail, she would have still been on the same level. Is what I'm saying. I know for a fact it would be like that. It'd still be the way it is.
I doubt it. It wouldn't be.
It would be.
I doubt it. It'd be exactly what it is now. Nicki fans and Cardi fans. Period. That's exactly how it'd be.
I wouldn't even say she was gonna be on that level. It's like I don't even know no rapper that was before. Like in Trina age when Eve.
Oh damn! I forgot about Eve. Damn, I'm sorry, Eve.
Missy.
I'm sorry. Now that nigga's an icon.
Yeah.
That nigga's an icon.
Yeah.
Period. Because that's what an icon is. A person who moved the culture, who produced, write, sing. Like this, Missy owns shit that she wrote that we didn't even know she wrote, but she in the background with the vocals. That nigga's an icon.
I understand that. But you got to do
She
the same
created
thing.
a sound.
Nicki did too.
No, she didn't. She rode a wave, my nigga.
No,
Period.
She helped
rode a
mold.
wave.
She helped mold a sound, and
She
then
rode-
girls.
What sound is that? Because all them niggas was rapping like Big Sean, just to be honest with you.
No, but the way she put her punchlines together and shit.
Like what?
Her metaphors and shit.
Like what? Saying that one word shit? Because that's all Sean. That's all Sean. And who took it from Sean?
I don't know if I can.
Who took it from Sean?
I don't know if I can get that to Shine though.
Nigga, that he started the shit.
No, you
That's
talking
why
about Drake?
niggas. Yes, nigga.
Yeah, I know
And she
you-
got that shit from Drake. She was rapping just like them niggas. It was songs that she was on with Wayne, and we know how Wayne rap, and she was rapping just like Wayne. Not saying Wayne was writing that shit. Not saying Drake was writing that shit, but she rode the fucking wave as she was supposed to do.
I can't just say it.
As she was supposed to do,
She put her impression on the game,
bro. Because she was solo.
It wasn't because she was solo.
Yes,
it's
it
because she was
was.
different,
All right, bro.
She was different, bro.
Different how?
What you mean?
Name one woman that came out that was different from Nicki. Well, no, I ain't gonna say name one. Tell me how she differs from Kim. Tell me how she differs from Trina.
Because she wrote this. She lyrically rap better than both of them that you just named. She lyrically can fuck them over,
Bro.
Nobody on her. No
let's
girl.
Let's not play that game like Nicki is just really an icon because she can rap, my nigga.
She a girl that
Let's
can rap,
not
bro.
play
That's
that
why.
game. Let's not play that game, my nigga.
That's what it is, bro.
It's plenty of girls that can rap. Hell, Cash Doll can rap. And she a girl. Why she ain't on Nicki level?
Because she can't rap like
Because her titties don't fly
No.
out every time she on stage.
I didn't seen her titties,
Yeah, I
nigga,
did
fly
too.
out on the Instagram
Yeah,
video.
but that's a different shit. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is sex sells. We know that.
She was a stripper. What you mean? Her titties was always out. What the fuck does she mean? I'm just letting you speed past that
saying.
shit. Don't say that, nigga.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna put nothing like that.
I'm just saying, bro.
All right. But I
I'm
guess we
sitting
gonna
there
have to
like-
agree to disagree
Yeah,
on that one.
yeah.
It's cool though. I still love you, my nigga.
I'm just saying, bro.
Oh, you don't love me? I ain't your nigga?
I do, bro. But what
Okay.
I'm saying is, give her more credit than
Who?
you.
I don't take nothing away from her.
You
but
are.
don't-
You taking a lot from her.
I'm not taking shit from
You
her.
saying she basically didn't put no imprint on the game.
I'm not saying she didn't put an imprint on the game, but I'm saying it came easy for her. Because she was the only one, my nigga.
She's just the best.
And it always it's like one of them things, bro. It's a yin and a yang. The rap game always need a female MC, period.
That's rapping at a high level for us to fuck with you.
Nigga,
the
I don't be
reason-
checking
and-
for no Nicki albums.
I don't either, but what I'm saying is I can appreciate when she owns something and I hear it and I hear her go off and rap and nigga girls that's doing the same shit in the same lane as her, like she rap like a girl who don't like put herself in the like Rhapsody, like put her in a position where she's trying to be the sexy girl and she can lyrically rap like a regular chick.
Right.
But she's sexy as hell.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So she giving you best
who's
of both
sexy
worlds.
as hell?
Nicki.
Sexy as hell?
That's a stretch. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a stretch.
But she cute and niggas like her. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I give you that.
You know what I'm saying? So she can give you the best of both worlds. And not a lot of girls can do that.
I don't take her as an icon yet. I don't jump out the window with that icon shit. I don't just call people icons. It's a lot, nigga. So you tell like Michael Jackson, that was an icon. Beyonce, that's an icon.
Okay,
Prince, that's an icon. You saying Nicki Minaj is on their level?
No, I feel like her and Drake is moving into that icon status like that. You get what I'm saying? Because they concerts is big like that. They can put on a stadium show and it'll look big and it look
what makes
grand.
an icon, bro?
Yeah.
Just off naming that list, you have to impact the world. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The entire world.
I feel like she did. She had girls wearing them wigs and
I don't feel
wearing
like
them
she
multicolored
impacted
shit.
the world though.
I feel like she did. At a time when she first came out and was doing all that wild shit with her hair and all that shit, I feel like it's a slew of girls.
Yeah, but you're only. But
that's where the Barbs was born from.
What I'm saying is though, like Nicki is like we see it like from like and I'm not saying she don't got no overseas following because we know she do her shit over there and she pop. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But Beyonce.
I'm not saying that she on a level. I'm just saying
you can't call her an icon. Those are icons.
So Drake wouldn't be considered an icon right now.
But don't get me wrong.
We see the trajectory though.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. They're full on their way to becoming an icon.
But they're not there yet.
They're not there yet. You feel what I'm saying?
I get that.
And we talking, and the people that we talking about, we talking years. When you say Mike, you talking about Little Mike, nigga, from Little Mike to old No Nose Mike. You talking Prince, Purple Rain, nigga. To just, God bless the dead, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Beyonce, we talking nigga Destiny Child, nigga. Like all these people have like, what Beyonce was 16, 17 or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Like these niggas been doing this shit for a long time. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Like they deserve that icon status.
Yeah.
You feel me? They impact the world. You know what I mean? Like it's a different thing.
I'm just saying, I just put them in a whole nother realm because what else would you call them? They not just regular superstars because like Rihanna.
First off, you can never say regular and superstar. That shit should be a fucking oxymoron. Yeah. If it ain't. Like nigga, either you a superstar or you're not. And they are superstars. You feel me? Like you can be a star. You can be pop, you can be all that shit. But nigga, superstar shit, nigga, that's some different shit, bro. That's some different shit. Cause you gotta remember when Thriller came out, Mike became a superstar.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's just the word icon.
I understand.
It's a loaded word.
It felt like it fit.
Yeah.
But I just look at it like that. Like before I call you, this is like calling somebody great when they really average. Like you got to think about who else you calling great. Like do they compare?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I don't that icon shit. I don't throw that shit around like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's why I was, because nigga, that's strong.
I don't feel like that's a strong. It's like after icon, it's like the elite. And that's what I put like Beyonce and Michael Jackson and all of them in. Icon
of top. They don't got no elite award, nigga, but they got icon awards. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think like
it's certain niggas that whenever they drop shit, it's always gonna get listened to. It's always gonna do numbers. Concerts. Still
but that shit can happen with being a superstar. What I'm saying is like Beyonce is bigger than the Beehive. You feel what I'm saying? Like
I don't think that she can drop nothing that people ain't gonna listen to, like right, no matter what the quality is.
But Beyonce touches the world. You feel what I'm saying? When I seen that shit when she was, I forgot where she was, but it was like a whole bunch of cameras and shit, and her and Jay was out there. You know what I mean? Like Beyonce. Motherfuckers didn't even know who Jay was. Yeah. But we like Jay, like that guy.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
It makes me put Drake in that category just because J and B do those numbers, but Drake do those numbers by himself.
I'm not talking about numbers. I'm talking about
no.
impact.
I'm just talking about like that's what I'm saying. They bring more asses in the seats at a concert.
You used to you.
A concert is where your fans is coming to see you,
bro. Your fans like when I seen this nigga Mike sell out countries, that was some different shit.
Yeah,
you feel me? Beyonce got that same power. I think she's already done that. Like did like a country like over there, like one of them countries did like a whole like thing.
I don't know about that. Like but we got to fact check it. But
yeah, we got to fact check it. But I'm pretty sure she has that. If she hasn't done it, she has the ability to. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, and then I think about death. How people mourned Mike. How people mourned Prince. Like with the whole Super Bowl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think they'd do that for Nicki? Like, you think they'd do that for Drake?
Yeah.
Maybe in Canada?
No, I think they'd do that for Drake.
I don't think so.
Just because I feel like even if we're going by your standards, we seen Drake grow up from TV show little kid till a superstar.
We don't count
beyond.
But we're talking strictly. We're talking like their musical career, because that's what he's an artist.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He's been rapping since he was on the show.
Yeah, but I understand that. But like as far as him being Drake, He was Jimmy while he was rapping. He didn't become Drake till he stood next to Wayne.
So it's about 13 years, 14 years. That's a long ass career.
But a long time being in the light. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
That's,
if
that's
anything,
about 13 years being in the light.
I don't know what Wayne's stretch is, like as far as global, but Wayne has the career to be considered an icon in some sort.
Yeah, he is.
You feel what I'm saying?
He's up there.
But I'm not sure if they consider him an icon.
I think
but he
they
has
do.
the resume.
Because anywhere you go, they know certain names. They know Snoop Dogg. They know Lil Wayne. They know, you know
Snoop
what I'm
Dogg
saying?
icon.
Yeah, he icon.
You know what I mean? Like, but look at the years. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
comparables.
I get
All
what
this
you're
shit
saying.
is comparables. You feel me?
I get what you're saying. It's just semantics, like depending on where it's the longevity in it.
But yeah, but like I said, still too, and that's to anybody like looking and listening. When you say certain shit and you say like this person is great or this person's an icon or whatever, like think about who else you call that or who else you put in that category and then compare them. Like, do you really think like a person, like if you feel like Nicki's an icon, that she's on the same level as Mike? Because I don't give a fuck what you think about Mike or what he
That one is the one I can't argue with.
or Prince.
But no, I can't argue with that either. But Drake is the one I can argue with. Like,
You can argue. You can argue Drake and Mike.
no, not Drake and Mike. Like, I can feel like with that trajectory, he can, in the long run, he can be greater than him.
I don't know. And it's because it's variables with that.
It's just like LeBron James and Michael Jordan. LeBron James is set up to be better than Michael Jordan just because statistically he can get closest to the number one spot.
But because that's a whole nother conversation. I don't even want to talk sports, right?
Yeah.
But this, as long as you understand what I'm saying about as far as the icon word, just you got to remember who else you put in that category, and then you got to see if they compare.
It's just all the definition of icon.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But I want to see the fight. Then we went from that to that, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Now, I guess you got congrats to Derrick Rose. Oh yeah. Damn, we just said we didn't want to talk sports, but D Rose scored 50 points. Is that okay? Derrick Rose played for the Timberwolves. He used to play for Chicago. He used to play for New York. I know I said it in a fucked up order. Cleveland. Yeah, damn, he did play for Cleveland. He had his first 50-point game.
It wasn't just, I didn't put it on there just because he just scored 50. It was more so him going through 4 knee surgeries.
Yeah, that's what I already
able
know.
to even, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
had a capability to do it. He was doing it in different ways. He just wasn't shooting threes.
Yeah.
He was driving. He was getting putbacks, and he was hustling for that shit. So to see him get that shit, that was good. I felt good for him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But they tried to make it seem like you can't be all the way happy for him because he going through a case as far as like sexual assault.
Man, here they go with that shit. All right, we gonna get off of that because I ain't about to go there.
Yeah,
tonight.
so they was trying to take it away. So Derrick Rose, congratulations, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That was a good thing that you did as far as like showing that you back in this industry. I mean, this you know what I'm saying,
Right.
league to show your dominance and shit. So
If you stay healthy.
hats off to you, nigga.
Now, this is because, like I said, we got off the icon thing and we talked about Prince. I see you got Prince docuseries on there.
Yeah, Netflix is doing it. It's coming soon. It's supposed to be like a whole series.
But is it like a...
It's supposed to be documenting him from when he was little until he was older, but it's not like a biopic. It's like a real documentary.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say ain't nobody gonna play Prince.
No, it's not like that. It's just a compilation of
If they
his
did
life.
it, I would want Dave Chappelle to play Prince.
But I think they gonna go in depth because Ava DuVernay doing it, and she got the permission from the Prince estate, so she can go deep into his life and get all the shit from when he was kid. She got access to all the catalogs, so all the music can be in there.
Right.
It should be dope.
Okay. What was that, Mac?
No, you good. Go ahead.
All right. I'm really I really want to see that shit. Like,
yeah, me too. I'm just another thing. Just because Ava DuVernay doing it, she do like dog ass documentaries.
all right.
So she should be getting in depth and let us know some shit that we ain't know about Prince.
I don't want to know like real bad shit though. Like if he ate people or some shit like
The
that. I don't
good, the
wanna
bad,
know.
the ugly. You got to take him as he is, my nigga.
Nah, because he ain't no more. So I don't want to. I feel like when you die, like it's certain shit that I just feel like doesn't even need to be discussed.
So we just stumbled onto another topic that ain't on the docket. But as far as like with people like that, like you said, you would rather not know.
Yeah.
would the documentary be less good if they don't tell you those type of things?
No.
I feel like it would be.
Because realistically, like this, because I didn't fuck with him for his bad. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't fuck with him for if he ate people or some crazy shit like that.
But certain people ain't gonna listen to it if he did do that.
But my thing is, why bring? That's just like when was it Quincy Jones was talking about niggas was gay and all that other shit.
Yeah.
Like that's something that we didn't even need to know. Like the man is dead, the man is gone. Like let it be.
But then
you gotta watch out with that.
I understand, but then we do the same thing with niggas like R. Kelly.
Who?
We gotta separate the man from the music.
I definitely do.
And I'm saying we do, but like
I don't see
the
really
masses,
nothing wrong with what the fuck he did.
Bro, that's semantics. I don't even want to get into that. But nigga, but what I'm saying is somebody feels strongly. Somebody feels strongly enough not to listen to this nigga shit off his actions. When, like how we said, you got to separate the man from the music sometimes. Sometimes the art is just what it is, art.
Right.
That man is what it is, a man.
A man, yeah.
So he flawed. He got shit that's going on in his life.
So I don't need to know anything about that.
That's what I'm saying. So we on the same page.
Yeah.
We can separate that shit, but we trying to like tell the audience to start looking more at the art. If you fuck with the art, you don't have to stop fucking with the person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think
they not synonymous to each other.
But when you do shit like that, it makes people stop fucking with the art. It does.
Sometimes, but that's only because you know about it.
Like Charlamagne just said this shit the other day. Shout out to Charlamagne though. He said, and I quote, "I don't listen to R. Kelly no more."
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. A lot of people feel like that. That's what I'm saying.
Why? I just paid admission the other day, nigga. That's the shit. I just was singing it.
Yeah.
It's my shit.
Because they said
Sex in the Kitchen. Nigga,
they said the context of those songs make them feel like with the type of person that he is, he could be talking about an underage girl, and they just put emphasis and putting situations on shit that don't even matter. I know when I'm listening to that shit, I'm thinking about my woman. That's what I'm saying. You're supposed to mold the music into what you wanted, into your situation.
These niggas be tripping, bro. And my thing is like, especially because I'm in the business, I'm in the game.
Okay.
You know, I would want you to separate my art from, you know what I'm saying, me. My art is not a clear reflection of me.
Well, in this case, when we're doing podcasts, it is. But
no, yeah,
I get what you're saying.
I'm talking about everything else.
Yeah, like the cooking show or anything else we produce.
It's just a concept that I came up with. It's not who I am. It's just something I thought was dope, and I feel like it'd be good. You know what I'm saying? Good for people.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I got a sex dungeon, and it's like 6 bitches down there tied up. Like, you know what I'm saying? By my album though. Like, it's a dope album. Like, come on, man. Like, I think like that's that sensitivity shit that I feel like people need to really get the fuck over it.
Yeah.
Like, he is who he is.
But that's in this new age of social media, everybody feel like.
And then you got suck ass niggas, and I mean, I just shout out to Charlamagne, but that's some suck ass shit though. I'm not gonna listen to R. Kelly no more. Nigga, quit lying. Quit lying with that bullshit, bro.
Some people got to pander a little bit, and that's what he be doing.
Pandering.
Because they say he don't like women and he's sexist and all that shit. He has to pander to them.
Because he trying to sell that motherfucking book.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a #1 bestseller.
Just because of that.
Just because ain't nobody else going to drop a book.
He bring the Angela Rise up there. I feel like he probably care about that shit, but he know that shit make him look better in the eyes of black women when you bring a strong like person from the culture. Bro. Into the because
you know, like I know, that I know that I know, that nigga's playing the game.
Not all the way. I feel like it's coming from a genuine place, but he do capitalize on the shit because he's good at marketing.
So in no way, shape, or form is that genuine if you're capitalizing on it.
No,
it
can come from a genuine place, but at the same time, you got to get yours. I got to get mine. Mm-hmm. So I'm helping you out, but I still got to I got to make it make sense to me. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So I don't fault a nigga for that.
Yeah,
at the same time, you just don't fuck the other party and when you doing that.
I told you that shit a long time ago. That's the only reason why. The only bad thing I don't like
about him. You feel like he pandered to women?
No, not as that. It's because he used to be very, very disrespectful to women.
Yeah.
Even if women were like especially like video vixens and shit like that, like he was very disrespectful to them.
But I hear him talk candidly about that. He said that shit comes with age. He feel like he got daughters and his daughters getting older. And he really starting to realize.
Right. Yeah, so Mac here. We're gonna take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
All right, and we back. And we got the Mac Attack with us. He done finally came. You know how niggas is. Niggas always on nigga time.
You know what they say, man. God say, I ain't gonna bring God in this. I was late. All right, I was fucking late. I had a long week, but I'm here. And I'm back.
We in this bitch.
All right, so we was talking about the Prince docuseries.
Yeah.
And I basically was saying, you know, I just don't want to see no bad shit in it. Like, about him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And we was talking about basically like separating the man from the art. Like, can you really do that? Like, we feel like that. How you feel about that shit?
The way I look at that one, I'm gonna be real. Knowing Hollywood or how far it goes, like in production, like who got control over it, depends on how deep they gonna go into his story. And we as fans and or just spectators, however you want to look at it, whether you're a fan or a spectator, we we can only sit back and really just wait to see what happens. We hope they don't, try to like. They already was trying to pull him down right after he passed away. So you can only imagine what type of deep, dark secrets they gonna try to pull out the closet on him and put it in the movie to try to make him look vulnerable. But I mean, the most vulnerable thing you know about him, that at least I know that I was told as a kid. Now it could be a lot, I don't know. But he grew up, in like a burlesque house in a way. Like he was around like all the different females, and I think his mom had something to do with it. Like she wasn't one of the females, but she was running them and shit. Madam, there you go, madam. So it's like you can only imagine what a little kid life is like to be living in that. You know what I'm saying? Like Richard Pryor was the same way. You know what I'm saying? He had a wild life, but all I can say really is we could just sit there and wait. You see how they did Aaliyah.
Do you think you're one of them people that can separate art from humanity? Yeah,
because at the end of the day, we got to remember, before we was who we are currently in somebody's face, we was just this person. Before that, if you strip all this away from me, I'm still just this person. I'm still just, at the end you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm still just Malcolm. But people out there know Mac.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I ain't gonna bullshit you. I ain't gonna bullshit with you. I'm gonna ask you straight out, nigga. Do you listen to R. Kelly still?
You know what's crazy? I had just seen something and I agreed to it on Facebook. End of the day, it's fucked up. It's fucked up, but
what's so fucked up about it though?
I'm just talking about his. I was like saying like his life. Like after hearing what they said he wrote in that book, it was fucked up. But at the end of the day,
what's in the book?
They say he wrote a book about his whole entire life,
like
how he been touched on. That's a lot of his.
So hurt people hurt people.
Facts.
Yeah, so a lot of people was like, some people saying, "Oh, that's fucked up," and a lot of people saying, "Yeah, that's fucked up," but you still did. You still made the decisions you made, and all I can say.
What did he do though?
All the fucking little girls pissing on him. He pulled a Rick James and had bitches in a house, wouldn't let him go. Like Rick James had him in the basement.
He wouldn't let him go for real?
Yeah,
like he was holding him hostage.
Had a couple females.
And then their parents is asking, like telling like them to come back, like this nigga brainwashing them, and you know what I'm saying.
And some of them was like right at the age where their parents can do shit, and some of them wasn't.
Yeah.
So he had underage pictures in there?
Yeah, bro.
Nah, that's wrong.
No, that's what I'm saying. So
I didn't know all that.
That's why
I just all I thought like on some real shit because I don't like.
He just had a slew of bitches.
I'm like, what the fuck wrong with that? You haven't been doing that shit for a long time. God bless the dead. All I thought was this thing.
It's a lot more. It's a lot more variables to that shit.
Okay, I didn't know. My apologies.
It's layers, my nigga.
Yeah, but how I feel is like this. It's like you saying you're not gonna listen to R. Kelly is like saying you not gonna watch an episode of the Cosby Show. Like you still gonna watch the Cosby Show
if you can catch it.
If you can catch it,
it's on bounce. It's on bounce.
Limited.
Nobody got bounce.
I mean, hey, the niggas that do, the ones that don't got cable or whatever, they watch bounce, and the ones who
shouts out to bounce, man.
Bounce work. That's a Channel 7 channel, but
they play all the good shit.
But I'm with you like this, bro. I can't see myself saying I'm not gonna listen to R. Kelly. Man, he had too many fucking hits. At the end of the day, the man is still the man when it come to that.
Okay.
Like, his old shit, I really fuck with. I can't just get rid of that in my.
You can't. You're not. I just singing fucking Ignition in this bitch. Like, I'm just singing it. I know how to work my shit. Now, because we talked about icons earlier, do you feel like Kales is an icon?
He's done a lot. I
don't think he other countries and shit. I'm not sure if they really fuck with that nigga how they do like Mike and Beyonce and all that shit. So I think in the States, you can say that because he can still go on tour right now and clean up.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like the impact in other countries and shit and niggas fainting and all that shit, I don't think they doing that for Kels no more.
I mean, no. So
like he performing on boat cruises and shit now.
Like after all the drama, is like that really kind of tore him down to his chances to go internationally. I'm not saying he ain't already there. If you don't know about
I get
R.
what you're
Kelly,
saying though. His trajectory would have been way bigger.
It's 2018. You don't know who R. Kelly is around the world. You might not be a big fan, but if you don't know who R. Kelly is, something wrong. That's how I feel.
All right, I get you that. But back to what I was saying about the Prince shit. Like, I just feel like anytime, like I don't like hearing negative shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I understand what they try to do. They try to demonize you to get me to not fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even if, like, and then like I said, even with this media shit, because I'm not hearing none of this shit from, like, the horse's mouth, which is R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I'm hearing this shit from media. We all know how the media get.
But they
so
spin
I don't.
on
So
it.
and that's why I really ignore that shit, because I already understand if you got a problem with an individual or you don't like something, you're gonna blow that shit out of proportion. You're gonna write the fuck out of it like a Pulitzer Prize, and you're gonna put this shit out there, and then you're gonna change the narrative, and this nigga whole entire career is in shambles because of it.
What make it worse for him is that these parents and shit was getting on the news and these media platforms talking about this shit. Like, they kids is in danger with this nigga.
But and
he not answering to it, and the girls is acting like they doing videos where they looking like they coerced doing the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like it look funny. So for him not to acknowledge that shit when he is in the public, it's weird for certain niggas. So I can understand where you can't separate that shit. But me personally, I don't give a fuck, because I don't believe in these artists enough to, I'm standing on this man's solid. I just like the nigga music. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
You know that's how I look at it. Like, a personal thing is what he got to deal with.
Yeah, that's
I
on
mean,
his
I'm
own
just
as a
saying,
man.
like, you know how many fucked up people that create shit that we all enjoy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You feel what I'm saying?
You won't be able to do shit or watch shit or
Bro,
everybody
like,
do
you'll be
fucked up
basically
shit.
living like the Amish.
Yeah, for
Pretty
real.
much.
Yeah.
Because everybody got skeletons, everybody got demons, nigga, and everybody but done been in
These
like
little Chinese kids make everything we damn near got. Nigga, from the monitors to the computer to the motherfucking shoes you got on your feet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we doing that shit every day.
Every day. So that's my thing. Like, if you're gonna like separate yourself from R. Kelly, and this is directly aimed at Charlamagne. Yeah. If you're gonna say something like that, like, I don't listen to his music no more because he did this. Like, nigga, I want to know, nigga, everything that you have cut out because of somebody you know, or you done found out that done did some bullshit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Every single fucking film that came under Harvey Weinstein's studio, don't watch it.
That means you're not about to watch Rush Hour. The whole fucking thing. And that's not even the most of, like, if you a Seth Rogen fan, you about to take all his movies out, because
that's what I'm like. So you have to, and then you just had Jonah Hill up there, a nigga who associated with Seth Rogen, who also fuck with
exactly.
It's shit trickles downhill.
Exactly.
You gotta be careful when you start doing that type of shit. People need to understand you have to separate this shit. You cannot.
It's imperative, bro. If you don't do that shit, then you ain't gonna be able to do shit or have access to no type of music. You just gonna be listening to one artist that you know that's safe.
All right.
But you really don't even know he's safe, because he could be signed to another nigga that's signed with a deal that's
just
right.
like that's
too
just
many
like,
layers, nigga.
That's just like, I mean, not to go off the subject of entertainment, but that's like saying, oh, you not a fan of Hulk Hogan no more because you found out that the nigga had like borderline been racist or said something that could have been perturbed for him to actually be a racist. But we all know it's just like what we said about Trump. Like, he could be borderline racist, but you don't know. But honestly, I feel like this is like, come on, man, it's fucking Hulk Hogan. Like, Vince McMahon said nigga on national fucking TV.
Yeah, he did.
He was like, "What up, my nigga?" The John Cena. He's nowhere close to fucking black.
That shit was funny.
And it was funny as hell.
I don't even get mad
y'all
at
made
this
it seem
nigga
like,
Vince.
come on, man, it's fucking.
Did Stone Cold say that shit too?
I think so. He looked like
he did in the movie.
He looked like he say nigger.
He did in the movie, but he didn't like it.
In the Longest Yard.
He made sure everybody knew he didn't like that.
He said nigger.
He do a podcast, and he was like, when they was talking about race relations and shit, he don't fuck with that racist ass shit.
Yeah, he don't.
You know what I'm saying? He was on that shit like fuck them, kill them, motherfucking
One of his best friends is
racist.
Booker T. Like, they became real close after Booker T had joined the WWE.
Yeah, so he don't fuck with all that racist shit,
when he found out he had the role and part of it had men, he had to say nigga, he was so not about it. But the only reason why it had to look genuine, because, you know, a lot of people in Texas are fucking racist. So Adam Sandler had to pretty much beg him and who else was in the movie? Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, Tracy Morgan.
They had those type of guys had to walk to him and be like,
"You good, bro?"
I mean, like, we know you not, but we got to do this. Because Tracy Morgan, like, look, I am a nigga, but you not. you don't have to stop. You know what I'm saying? Just remember, this is a movie. At the end of the day, you still
you playing a role.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let your personal mix with your business. Because at the end of the day, that's your check, and that's what Tracy.
And that's
said
what it is,
him,
separating the art from the
so
man.
you made a lot of sense on that one. Real talk.
I'm just saying, like, people just need to do that. So Ava DuVernay, shouts out to you and making this documentary, but I just don't want a lot of negative shit.
Yeah.
One more thing before we get off this subject. With Ava DuVernay, I feel like she's a trusted director as far as, like, I feel like if she go into this nigga life and pull some shit out, it ain't just gonna be for no reason. It's gonna tie the story together better.
Right.
It's gonna be probably like the underdog story, and then boom.
Also, one thing, the name sound familiar, but what was some of her work? 'Cause I don't
13.
remember. The 13.
Yeah, you know
The Netflix series.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
You know
It.
what I'm saying?
So then I can see why you say that then, because look how good she did with 13, but she had to really put
Yeah,
a
she
lot
had
of
to dig deep.
a lot of the 13th opened my eyes, and I thought I knew a lot about that situation. But
Like, a lot of
I guess
people
I
praise
didn't.
the Clintons until they watch that shit.
Bro,
You know
like,
what I'm
real
saying?
talk.
You already
I'm
know
gonna
I
be
stood
real with
on
you.
that. I already knew what was
I'm gonna be real with you. I wasn't like no big
Bill
Clinton supporter, but I fucked with him. You know what I'm saying? Until I watched that. Like, bro, at the end of the
Why
day,
did you fuck with him, though?
I fucked with him because it seemed like it was genuine at the time, because I was younger and I didn't really know what I know now. If I knew what I knew now when I was younger, when he was in office, I would have looked at it different.
And you know, a lot of the times,
But you got to think
Bill
about it. We
Clinton-
were kids when Bill was
exactly.
in,
That's what I was about to say. With like our grandparents and shit, that's who he kind of catered that to.
Yeah, and
like
they
he
was like,
wanted to get
"Ooh,
the
yeah,
hoodlums
girl."
off the street. So as far as like with that shit, we was only going off the impressions that our people loved this nigga.
Yeah.
We didn't really like build our own like real opinion about this nigga until we got older and realized the crime bill, what it did to the families.
Yes.
So
Facts. But shouts out to Ava DuVernay again. You know,
All right,
I am
yep,
looking forward to seeing it. Do they got like a release date for it, or
shit, I
or
think
they
it's
just
supposed-
announced that it's happening?
They announced it, but I believe they already started like finishing it up on it, so it should come out this year, I believe.
Okay, cool.
If I'm not mistaken.
Cool. That'll be dope. That'll be dope.
And they shooting the Bad Boy shit next year.
Oh, yeah, yep. They finally made that official. Will put it on. Once he put it on social media, you knew it was real.
Now, okay, what we got? I want to talk about this Ja Rule 50 Cent shit. I know.
Did you seen this shit?
Because we talked about 50 earlier, and like the nigga a bully, and you know he
He
just
a bully.
do crazy shit. What, Jay? Tell me what happened, bro.
So Ja had a concert, and I guess the tickets wasn't selling like it normally do.
I think I saw this.
So this
shit.
nigga 50 said he
Bought
bought
200
200 tickets
tickets
in the front row for this nigga.
But
He said nobody coming. Shit gonna be empty, though.
So it started them going back and forth on Twitter and shit, saying little snippy shit. He like, why this nigga still talking and he the one that's snitching? Like, Ja started getting in his bag. Like, this nigga's a hoe, bro. Y'all listening to this nigga. So you feel like, is this nigga 50 just keep picking with this nigga? Is it like warranted? Should he keep putting his foot on his neck even though he
Yes.
didn't beat this nigga already?
Absolutely, yes.
I feel like it's funny, and I feel like now you trying to express what I mean. At the end of the day, bro. At the end of the day, he really just took your career and just put it in his back pocket. Like,
Facts.
I let
'Cause it's
you. I
only-
let you do what you want to do when I feel like it's okay for you to do.
And
it.
it's trickling down to other artists because Ashanti, he did the same thing with her,
Dog,
talking shit about
did
her.
you see what
and that
she
shit,
said,
that's bold
though?
as hell. Like, she didn't even like need that smoke, nigga.
Did you see what she said though? She was like, "I wonder why they only shot you 9 times."
Yeah, like that's the type of shit because now you playing with people's career. You
playing
put
with
numbers
people's
out there,
bags,
niggas
bro.
that like we laughed at her just because that nigga said something.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have knew it if he wouldn't have put it out there like that.
She wasn't selling shows and shit like
Yeah,
that.
like, nigga, she had, like, 25
She only had 20-something tickets.
Yeah,
sold.
20-something tickets sold, bro.
Imagine you being an artist, right?
But that's not the artist's fault though. That's the promoter's.
That's promoter fault. Not necessarily. Because if I'm promoting the shit out of this bitch and I only can sell
What if they
20
wasn't
tickets-
though? That's what I'm saying.
But that's a what
Ashanti,
if.
bro.
We don't know though. I mean, realistically, we from Detroit, my nigga. We book Ashanti. You think that bitch gonna sell out?
Nigga, it's gonna do more than 25. I
I'm
guarantee you
not
that.
booking her ass at the Fox.
Nigga, it's gonna be so many older.
Unless
like,
she's like booked with other people.
That's what I'm saying.
If she go
can't-
to if she go to
She's not
Shane
by
Park,
herself. No.
She cannot headline.
she ain't gonna get 25 tickets, bro.
I tell you what I do. I do a Ja Rule and Ashanti.
Yeah.
That'll sell out at the
Yeah.
Fox.
Yeah, they do that too.
If you just
the
do a
Fox.
whole murdering reunion, it'll probably
Yeah,
sell
but
because it's like.
that's too many variables.
I mean, you just get like you get
kids ain't gonna know them other niggas.
I mean, no, you gonna get them too. You gotta have Gotti being like the
Cadillac,
the
what's
light-
like Cadillac Ty.
First off,
Bring-
Lloyd not coming because he don't fuck with them niggas.
That's true.
Ashanti don't fuck with Irv, so Irv can't come.
shit.
It's too many variables.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But damn, you right. Just them two niggas.
It's
It's
too
just
many
like
variables.
it's just like you guess like people gonna go still see Faith, but Faith would do a lot better if she's on like a Bad Boy tour.
Yeah, but she ain't doing that. What is the BMG or whatever?
BMB.
I don't know.
BMB.
After she married that nigga Stevie J.
No, you talking about Charlie Baltimore? That's what BMB.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She was with Murder Inc.
That's what you talking about, Charlie Baltimore.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Peanut though. But realistically, like, but you an artist and you get to that point and you can't even sell more than 20 tickets though.
I mean, she got hits.
Yeah. That's why I say I feel like she can do more than that. Like
She
How
gotta
much
have
more we
like
talking?
I just feel like it had to be
Shanti.
shitty promotion.
By
Listen
herself.
to
though.
Like
Shanti.
nigga, she can pack a club, like a little 200-seater club, nigga. Like don't do her like that, bro.
I'm not saying she can't.
It's niggas like
But like he said, can she do it by herself at the Fox? With
No.
nobody.
Hell no.
Exactly. It had to be like her Keisha
catalog-
Cole, Brandy,
Her catalog not that
Monica.
extensive.
but I still feel like she'll sell more than 20-something tickets.
Okay.
She'll do
by
250 for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Just
She
by
might
herself.
do 800.
It just
I
had
don't
to be
know.
bad
If it's an
promotion,
800
bro. Them
seats or
niggas had to
something.
be like on some
Them niggas
humbug
had to
shit.
been on some real shit to only sell 20 tickets, bro. Them niggas had to been getting calls for tickets and they wasn't answering the phone.
Or they had somebody else in mind, or they had something and it didn't pan out, and they got Ashanti as the backup, and they ain't
How much you
wasn't
nigga
able to
Shanti
promote that
charge
shit.
for a show on some real shit?
Probably a little to nothing, my nigga. Probably about 5 bands.
Nah, I think she probably about 10.
I was gonna say, maybe I was thinking too high. I thought 20.
I said about 10.
About 10.
I'm about to say about 10,000
I
for a
said
show.
I mean, that's all.
20,000.
That's
But
my
that
max
shit-
with her.
But
I
that's
wouldn't give her
only
no
just
more
to
than that.
perform, and it's a limited amount of songs she gonna do.
She do 5.
And
I'd
then
be cool
do
with
like
it.
I mean, it all depends what type of venue she do too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because she can like perform on a little stage and then just still be there to do a walkthrough.
But she might not even do it though.
Catch the rest of her
Like,
bag.
If I
because-
give her 10, she gotta sit here and sign some autographs.
Yeah,
before
but
she
that-
leave.
Or just be at a
do
booth.
club
But
appearance
she
or
not.
something,
But she
yeah.
might not even do that kind of club just because it looks bad on her image. 20 tickets, you publicly saying that it looks bad. You feel what I'm saying? Either
Yeah.
way you go, it looks bad and it looks bad for business.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now when you put, and that's where the sucker
And
shit
see,
come
that's
in
the only
at.
thing. I don't know what the venue was. If we figured out what the
But
venue was,
it don't matter. That's the sucker shit because
It
if-
do, because if it's a club and you can't pack out a club, that's
But
bad.
what I'm saying is, as a promoter, and I see that you only sold 20 tickets over here, I'm not booking you.
Yeah.
Like, even though I don't know really what the variables was or what happened, I'm not booking you just because you can't even you don't even have a draw.
But
got
you
20 tickets.
as a promoter should know that Ashanti can give you more than just 20 tickets. There have to be something with the promotion.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You like I don't know, bro. Like that shit it's one of them things like
Yeah.
that shit fucked up. 50 tripping.
Right.
And she like, I can only see why you shot. I can see that too. Like, I be pissed off, bitch. You fucking up my money now.
Yeah.
But what I told you before, do not speak about me in this game. You dig what I'm saying?
Who spoke about this nigga 50?
No, he spoke about her.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. That's why Birdman pulled up on niggas.
Yeah.
Don't talk about me and my business at all. Cause you fucking up my business when you do that.
But
Period.
50 play a lot. So that's what he do.
But
You
that
know,
shit-
50 don't care though.
But it don't. But what we talk about on social media, it don't matter. The lie is more entertaining.
Yeah.
It's gonna run.
Yeah, and that's why he don't care. Because
She can literally post like, "What are you talking about, nigga? We sold 8,000 tickets, nigga. We did. They did. Da 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 da."
And they
Niggas
gon-
only gonna remember the 20 tickets, bro.
Right, because he petty that like that. And he don't care.
Yeah.
And he'll fuck around and repost the shit like, "Bitch, stop lying." Like, you know what I'm saying? Just,
You want me to do it again, bitch?
like that's how that nigga get down.
It could have even been some shit where they posted it for an hour and then took that shit down.
Right. Just
You
to
know
see
what I'm saying?
what type
Like,
of
we
reaction
canceled that
they
shit
gonna
an
get in that
hour
amount
after
of
we
time.
done
This
booked
nigga.
it.
But I thought that shit because I did see that. I just didn't think it was newsworthy. I just like chuckled at the shit. It was like, all right, this nigga 50.
It's just funny because they was going back and forth.
Captain
bro.
fucking Petty, bro. Like, why would like you bought like that's some? I have to hate you. Like, my nigga, and on some real shit, if I hate you that much, my nigga, that I'm buying 200 tickets just so this shit to be empty, I will come and sit in the middle.
Right.
And make you gonna perform for me, buddy.
Exactly.
I will be that petty, nigga.
I'm gonna bring
showing
me
up.
and knowing me, I'm gonna bring people, other people I also know who gonna be yes man that don't like you because of me.
Remember on the 5 Heartbeats?
Yeah.
When my man's Bird had the people, had the bitches booing? That's what we here to do.
Basically,
we here to
we
boo,
gonna
nigga.
have a group of bitches up there booing. Stop liking him. Stop liking him. Soon as Get Rich or Die Trying came out, they stopped
Dog.
liking Ja Rule instantly.
Dog.
They got paid to keep not liking him.
I'm gonna tell you, I saw this interview and I forgot who the fuck was interviewing Ja Rule. But you know the beef before Get Rich or Die Trying came out, they was already beefing.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
They was already beefing on some
Everybody
street
already
He
shit.
was
know
on
this
some mixtape shit. Yeah.
This nigga Ja Rule says in this interview, sitting on the couch, I can't remember who the fuck it was. They brought the shit up. They said, "All right, well, what the fuck?" Like he said, don't quote me, but I'm paraphrasing here. He said, "Yeah, we'll see about that nigga's he's nothing. We'll see what he do when his album come out."
Yeah. This album came out.
11 million copies, nigga, worldwide. Let's get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nigga, like you put your foot in your mouth.
Yeah, he did.
You basically shitted on this nigga before he came out, only for this nigga to come out and his one album sold all of yours combined.
Yeah, in one album.
And one.
And
Did it do that in the beginning?
Nah,
I thought
not
that was a slow-
in the
I thought
beginning. It
a slow
was
burn.
after.
But the funny thing though about that album, if we are talking about the Get Rich or Die Trying,
Yeah,
right?
facts.
Get Rich or Die Trying is the only hip hop album by an African American that at the time went diamond.
Yeah, facts.
No, it didn't go diamond at the time though.
it went diamond after.
It went
Yeah.
diamond after, but what I'm saying is he's in the history books as going
Yeah, facts.
diamond.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I'm
Regardless.
talking about at the time. I don't feel like he was just like had his foot on this nigga Ja Rule.
But I feel like-
but
I feel
Ja
like-
Rule already had dropped like
But
2
he
or 3
still-
albums.
Yeah, but I feel
Those
like
was
he
good.
had like the best breakout album of that year for
yeah,
sure.
he definitely
like
did.
03, he had it on
Oh
a
yeah,
lot.
most
I
definitely.
think he still got the highest selling debut album of a hip hop album.
Probably of all time.
Because
right
he sold
now.
1.1 million in the first week.
That's what it
Yeah,
was.
it was
and
1.1
you got to remember,
Okay.
you know, M had just dropped the Eminem show too that same year.
Okay.
So it was like Aftermath, Shady, you know, G-Unit was winning at that moment. Like that was the beginning of the start of the G-Unit
See,
era.
I didn't remember what the first weeks was because I wasn't paying attention to that shit back then.
Right.
So I don't remember.
And I ain't gonna lie, I don't remember either, but I know it was major because it was like he was
That
the
shit-
I knew
hottest
that
new
shit
thing.
when that
That
shit
shit
came
was
out.
wrong.
Everybody
When
was
Wanksta
listening to
came
that
out,
shit.
like when people, I mean,
Mini
he
Man,
had
all
already
of
had
that
music
shit.
before Wanksta, but when Wanksta did its like European sales,
I
that's
remember when
it
the
really
video
started
came out. That's
popping.
what sold me.
Yeah, had the son that to this day don't like him right now.
1.1.
Marquise Jackson.
1.1 million in a short week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that's what he said. And I just was like, damn, bro. Like, so you put your foot in your mouth. Like, I wouldn't have said shit, but yes, I feel like this nigga 50 Cent got stabbed. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like, it was a lot of shit. You put the feds on this nigga. Well, he put the feds on them, or however it happened. Some of the feds got called.
Yeah.
You feel me? It was, the situation was too deep. And anytime you talk about him to them, like, well, not necessarily Ja, but Irv instantly nigga gets red,
Pissed,
nigga.
yeah.
Like, so I mean, and Ja be kind of like, man, you know that shit old, da 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 da. So I get it. Like, this nigga ain't even really fucking with you, bro, and you still fucking with him. If anything, nigga, I'm on my foot on Irv neck.
I think what pissed Irv off is that he feel like he punked that nigga, and everybody looking at him like he the punk.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So he felt like y'all really like believe this hoe ass nigga. Like we had this hoe ass nigga scared. We stabbed this nigga. Like this nigga ain't shit, bro. So you would feel like you know what I'm saying? Allegedly stabbed.
Allegedly
this nigga.
stabbed him. He got
But
stabbed.
you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga's the hoe in the situation. This nigga going and put papers on us. But y'all like doing us like we the like hoe ass niggas that went to the police and shit.
Because the lie is more entertaining.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's so gangsta, ain't it?
It is, but
It's
then we
so
seen him try
gangsta,
to
bro.
apply the same tactics to Ross, and that shit didn't work.
Did he try to apply the same text? All
Yeah,
did
he
was
tried
really
to
attack.
tarnish the nigga name, Officer Ricky, all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
So he tried to kill that nigga, but he couldn't.
But see, 50
Because what Rick Ross did was he stood on that. You feel me? He stood on it,
and he dropped more music.
and he just kept
he
dropping.
just
but that's-
focused on his money.
But the hump shit came out right after that. That's when the hump,
Yeah.
when he started doing that.
I think, but
it was over.
see, when he did that though, it's because everybody was gassing him up, saying he was the next Biggie, and that's he kind of got that from Biggie. If you listen to how Biggie did it a little bit,
I ain't gonna lie, he better than Biggie to me.
Ooh shit! You
That's
about to
another topic.
Ooh shit!
That's
you
another
you New York
topic.
niggas coming for us, bro.
Because you know
I got
a lot
your
of
back.
people don't say-
And I love Biggie. I love Biggie more than
Biggie
Tupac.
and I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be
Ross
like
is
this
my
with
nigga.
you. I'm gonna be like this with you. I feel where you coming from on that, but only because he
We
was
have
able to put out more content.
Exactly. That's
Other
why.
than that,
That's the reason I put him like
he
that.
still haven't not just jumped on a song like, without writing shit. That's what always give me a leg up on Biggie, because Biggie, it don't matter what Biggie say, was always creative with it, and he did it with no pen. One time he wrote shit was to keep his mind free when he was locked up.
Nigga, was you in the studio?
I'm just saying
just
what
saying,
they
was you in the studio,
what
my
they
nigga?
put out there.
But not only
Because
that,
the lie is more entertaining.
I mean, bro.
I don't believe none of this shit. A lot
So
of
you
them
say
niggas
nobody's
right.
never wrote
You
ever?
think Jay?
I mean,
Everybody's wrote.
I
about
mean, everybody
Jay?
wrote, but I'm saying
Huh?
like literally just wrote everything down.
bro.
A lot have gotten credit.
I ain't gonna
for it.
lie, these new rappers don't write shit.
Don't
And
write
you can
shit.
tell.
You can tell.
Yeah, but I'm talking about old era. I feel like there's a few who really just.
I'm not
who
saying
got
had
like
that magic.
I listen, dog. I'm not saying because realistically, though, when you like, I give a nigga credit if you put a beat on and he don't even think about it. He go in that bitch and come up with it. Boom, one take. That punch shit to me, that's still kind of like writing.
Yeah.
Because you kind of like you would say a couple lines.
You get time to formulate your thought.
You get time to formulate. That's the same thing as writing.
Right.
You're just not writing it down.
Yeah.
So like you know what I'm saying? And I think
but
niggas,
it's not on the pen and pad though. It's not pen and
all
pad.
right,
though.
so you just nigga, you recycling, nigga.
Like you spitballing your ideas.
you still spitballing your ideas before you say you getting punched. Like you know what I'm saying?
You don't like that shit, you can take it out.
You
right
don't
there.
like you can take
if
it
it was
out.
like one take all the way through.
I'm talking about nigga. I just heard that beat. Oh nigga, that beat hard. Boom, go in that bitch and lay that bitch down, nigga. Nothing. That's when I give a nigga that type of credit.
But they say Jay do that. They say Jay sit there and listen to the beat.
Nobody don't do that though?
But what I'm saying, Jay listened to the beat.
He listened to the beat.
But he
put the whole song
just because he got
together
in there,
instead of
no,
lines.
that's definitely talent.
And then he go in there and
Long
do
as
it.
he's
So
not doing
that's
this,
different
then he
than punching
didn't
that
write
shit.
You said who?
As long as he ain't did this, then he didn't write it. As far as for himself. But you might, ghost write for somebody else.
But you still, so you still accumulate. I mean, not accumulate, but you still associate that with as not writing.
I was always told if you don't put the pen to the pad,
Oh my God,
then you didn't write.
Dog, these niggas be
You just
so.
came off top of
What's the word
head.
I'm looking for?
What, technical
about the shit.
Yeah.
Well, because technically I didn't write it. That's like a bitch
I mean,
saying.
that's look what Machine Gun Kelly said. You know how everybody was saying that he didn't write his shit, and old dude had writer's credit, but technically he was only supposed to really got it for production, not actual writing work. Like he got songwriter's credit, but all he did was produce the beat. I feel like producers should get producers credit, not songwriters credit. If I didn't write a word for it, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit is.
It doesn't make sense.
But what they do it off of is contributing ideas. So if you was in the room contributing an idea, then you get a credit.
So if I tell you to put shit versus shoot, then
you
I get a writer's credit.
He don't have to give it to you.
He
but
don't
would.
have to, but
Nah.
technically,
Kanye,
he's
he
supposed
would,
to.
because he did that for this last thing. He did that Ye album, that 7-track album.
Yeah.
Literally, anybody was in a room, he gave them music credit.
But then he always did that.
But I'm just saying, like, I think the aspect of the performer of him, I ain't mean to jump back into Kanye for real, but I think the artist Kanye is the Kanye that I can still rock with. I don't like the media Kanye, because me and Kanye, it twists you. One minute you want to hate him, next minute you want to love him, but you don't know what to do. You feel like you're in that like triangle relationship, stupid shit with this nigga.
Yeah.
But as far as like in just the general sense, like I said, bro, I was always told from old school, right? I'm coming from the old school way of thinking when it comes to hip hop. And I was always told if you didn't write it on the thing, then it's not written. You know what I'm saying?
Mac bugging.
I'm just saying, bro.
I come from the rapper's perspective of it.
I came from the
me
old school,
doing that shit.
whatever.
Like I feel like it's the same thing because punching, I have time to sit there and formulate.
And you think about even if you think about the next line,
Yeah.
But if you're a good freestyler and you got your next line, you can kind of piggyback off of that line and kind of you know what I'm saying. But you're gonna punch.
Because I feel like it's all about speed and that type of aspect like that. So if I can write a 16 faster than you can think of a 16, I'm still better than you in my technical.
I mean,
opinion.
technically,
because
what's better is if my verse is better than yours.
It's all,
no matter how you lay it, no matter if you wrote it or thought about it. If my verse is better than yours, my verse is better than yours. That's just what it is.
and that's how I feel like Ross is.
Yeah, you know who
Ross
else?
paint a bigger,
Definitely.
grander picture. Than
See, he
did.
make it sound
Definitely.
so lavishly. Even in the trenches and the slums, he make it sound lavish the way he put it together.
I feel like he evolved from what that's what Biggie would have been if he would have still been alive.
Like for somebody that just recently got a songwriter's award, you know what I'm saying, in the books for that shit, Eminem.
Y'all niggas in these tangents, bro. We was
Just
talking
saying.
about Ja Rule.
I
50
mean,
Cent. It is 50 Cent
don't get
wrong
mad at
for
me.
still putting foots
Shit
on
just,
niggas'
Ross,
necks.
look,
shit
Ross-
just be connecting itself. I don't know.
But Ross is together with 50, so he's talking about the beef.
Yeah, I know.
between them two.
I know.
Yeah,
But that's-
yeah.
yeah.
It's just kinda-
But okay, do you feel like 50 Cent should ease up off of Ja Rule?
No, because it's funny.
Niggas love to be entertained, don't they?
yeah.
I feel like
if I ain't got shit else to do with my life at the
That's
time, I want
Shit
to
is
watch some
funny. It's
bullshit.
I feel like he petty for doing that shit for real.
Yeah, I think it was petty.
I
I,
feel like
call
he
him
petty
King
as
Petty,
fuck,
bro.
Leave that
King
nigga
Petty.
alone. You done already killed this nigga. Let him make his little ends and keep it moving.
He ain't in that game, bro. Like even if I like took your career,
Yeah.
you're still around. I need you to get the fuck on. So I'm going to keep fucking with you.
But he not interfering with nothing that he doing.
And I don't give a fuck. You're still around doing shows. That's how 50 Cent think, my nigga. As long as you're still walking around this
That's what I'm
bitch,
saying. That's
you're
fucked
doing
up.
interviews.
Basically,
and
what he's
shit.
saying is, I want you in a whole nother bracket of something
No,
that
nigga,
has
I
nothing
No,
to do
he don't
with
want
the
you to
whole.
make a living.
I want you to in a hole under a rock.
Basically,
Done.
I want you flipping burgers somewhere.
Well, you ain't got what Ja Rule done sold enough records. I don't think that nigga
true.
got
No, but that's
that's the
50 can have it
mentality
his
that
way, he
50
definitely would
has.
have this
Like,
nigga in Burger
nigga, I
King.
want you the manager of Burger King that I just bought.
Well, yeah, I
That
want
type
your
of shit.
done.
I want you done.
And that's how,
Shouts out
how
to
I feel. You
Shorty
good?
Love.
You good? You good? You all right? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Flip the chain around, baby. So show the diamonds, nigga. I'm just saying. But I understand that logic.
Yeah.
That's how I think. So I'm the type of nigga, like I agree with you, nigga. But I'm not entertained. I want you to be finished. Like Mortal Kombat, nigga.
But,
like I can just beat you and you fall back. I want to finish him.
I
my
wanna
nigga.
see it till it's
I
done.
want the head rip your spine out. You have to be done, my nigga.
It shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that serious after all this time, bro.
You should be
But
irrelevant.
You know, 50 don't
But
listen. When he's not shooting something or coming up with an idea or doing something that's gonna make his life a better financially or whatever, he's thinking about how he can ruin other people's lives even worse than what
Mainly
he did
just
before.
Ja Rule.
But I feel like he know it's a headline, so that's why he do
I think
that
50
shit.
Cent got a little room in his big ass house with Ja Rule pictures in that motherfucker. And it's like
Like on
gunshots.
some hell good, and Hey Arnold type shit. You petty.
like nigga, because like that's what his problem was. Like he don't come for nobody like he come for Ja.
Right.
Yeah, he don't.
Nobody, bro. He'll say little shit, blah blah blah, that be that, have a little back.
Or he'll
forth.
wait till you come for him a little bit, and then he'll capitalize on
My
it. and
nigga,
go
like
crazy.
he will not let off a Ja. And that's because Ja Rule is not done. He's still relevant.
Or he got the best of him at the time when he did, so all he can do is really talk shit and bother this nigga.
Right.
One. I mean, I don't think I would keep bullying a nigga that I already bullied. I
It's
wanna
like
be
after you
bullied.
knock him out,
It's
and then
beating
you
a
just
dead
lean
horse,
over
bro.
him and just
Yeah,
keep
it's beating a dead horse.
keep
It's
hitting
beating a
him in
dead
the
horse.
face.
But to him,
Like,
he's
what's the
not
point?
dead because he's still doing shows, my nigga. He was just on fucking Drink Champs. Shouts out to Nori. He was just on Drink Champs. Why, nigga?
I ain't gonna do this nigga Ja like that because I like Ja music.
I fuck
ain't
with
gonna
Ja
bullshit.
too, bro.
But
Everybody
like, come
still
on,
listen to Ja Rule.
nigga. He cooking himself, nigga. That nigga just had that fire festival that went shitty. So if you let this nigga stay
Ja,
around
listen,
long enough, he'll
Ja,
fuck himself over.
if you see
50
this shit,
ain't gotta
bro,
do shit to this nigga, bro.
We're not mad at you. We're not
Yeah.
even mad at 50. You have to understand that as a man, nigga, when I put my foot on your neck, your head needs to come off, nigga. You don't need to wake up. No Walking Dead, no none of that. You have to go and be done. You feel what I'm saying? You should not be doing anything.
I guess, bro, but shit. Let him do it then.
That's how. He's
That's
he gonna be a
between-
petty ass nigga at the end
That's
of the day.
between
Still.
50, Ja Rule, and God.
Yeah.
I'm petty too.
I told you I'm petty, but I ain't about to keep bullying a nigga that I already done whooped his ass. I didn't already prove the point. This nigga gone. I'm
But that's
better
over-
than
Not
him.
gone,
I got
though.
more
It's
money.
overkill.
No, but technically he is gone. I got more money than him. I
Bro,
got more
he's
eyes
never
on
gonna.
everything.
Ja
than him.
Rule's never gonna come up. I feel like this in my heart and soul. Ja Rule's never gonna come up with something that's gonna be better than anything 50 is done or is doing.
He not even gonna come up with nothing better than what he already did. And that's just no bullshit, bro. Like
Go in, nigga.
for real.
Go
like
in.
nigga, he at the point. He drop anything, ain't nobody listening to that shit.
Okay.
And there's certain artists that get to that point.
Hold on, he dropped
is
something?
50 is on that. No, I'm just saying if he did.
Oh,
but 50
shit.
is on that. But 50 is on that same level. If he drops some shit, nobody really gives a fuck.
Bro, we just
but
like-
50 done put himself
I ain't
in a
gonna
whole
lie, bro.
nother. And no,
I
ain't
gonna
nobody.
lie.
Ain't nobody
This is a
checking
big
for.
rich town.
That's not even a song.
I
What,
just-
what
It
album
is a
is that
song.
on? What album is
It's
that
not on an
on?
album, but you can download it.
You can.
You
That
can
ain't-
on
that's something
Spotify,
different.
Apple
Never
Music
took a
right
straight
now.
path
somehow.
nowhere.
That nigga put out a whole album after that,
toss and
2
turns.
albums, and ain't nobody listened to
Ups
that
and
shit.
downs.
I ain't.
Wins and
But you
loses.
like that other song with him and Uncle Murda and Tekashi?
I hate that song. And
That
you know
shit
why?
hard.
You know why I hate
You
it?
talking about Cass? I like Cass. That's my nigga.
That whole song hard,
That
bro.
is.
That
You
shit
said you
lit.
like it because of who?
Casanova.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, that nigga
I like
hard.
him. I
That's
like
my
Uncle
nigga.
Murder because Uncle Murder just petty.
Yeah.
I don't like.
I like him from
you
the-
know I don't
the
like
wrap-ups
6ix9ine,
at the
so
end of the
6ix9ine shit just was stupid.
I think the whole song dope. Period. Everybody brought whatever they brought to the table, and it worked out. It's a good record. But shouts out to 50. Keep
yeah.
putting the foots on niggas' necks until
But
niggas
even-
no longer exist.
Just
in
to
this
be
game.
honest with you though, with that song, 6ix9ine on there, that shit was like supposed to go like all the way. That shit ain't do shit. And it's because it's a 50 song. Ain't nobody checking for 50 like that.
It's cool.
If he ain't had power, he'd be in the same position Ja Rule
Bro,
is.
but-
No. He had more money.
That's
but I'm
another-
saying
that's
he'll be in the
another
same
subject, never
position
mind.
musically as nobody paying attention to this nigga anyway.
Yeah, musically.
Yeah, I'm not saying in
Alright.
life.
But
I'm
nigga
just
still
saying.
can act though. And he can really act though.
You talking about 50?
Yeah.
I ain't never seen no diversity in him. I seen him play the hood nigga.
Did you see when he played the cancer nigga?
The cancer nigga? Oh, that was one of his best diverse roles.
I didn't watch that movie. So
please do. Please do.
Good.
It's good. It's worth it.
Man, that shit good as hell.
Okay. That's one thing about him. When it comes to that acting shit, he gets real serious into shit. That Escape Plan 2 with him, Batista.
Oh, yeah.
That was good too.
And the part I like about
that's like a jail nigga. That's kind of like his up. Yeah.
But the part I like about him
worked.
is no matter what role he play or who he stand next to, he blends. He's not gonna stand out to a point where you like, damn, that's just 50 Cent. No, like you don't even look at him as a rapper. You look at him as a part of the cast.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Curtis Jackson.
That's that transition. You have to be able to transition like that.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. The only thing is, I just want to see some diversity. Like you see how The Rock like switch his shit up.
Yeah.
Like he go from like action movies to playing the comedic relief and having Kevin Hart.
And he totally broke out of his shell.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like I'm looking for 50 to do some shit like that to change me. All I see 50 in the same two or three roles. So if I see him do some other shit, but he can't act, I ain't gonna say that. Watch the one about him playing the football player that had got cancer and died. After you see that, you might change it a little bit. Okay. But I will agree with you. I do want to see a little bit more. Like we was talking about Kevin Hart, that new drama comedy movie he got coming out. It's more drama than it is comedy. Right. So we gonna get a chance to actually see his real core acting. But I feel like 50, if 50 get him one more, like give him one where he like the dad who lost it all, ain't got nothing else to lose but his kids, and he willing to fight for it. On some Will Smith Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah, and I think he could pull it off because 50 showed you a lot of different ranges of him as Kanan from the time they introduced Kanan on Power to the time they took him off.
And then he started to feel for Tyreek.
Like when he did that thing for Tyreek, and you know that showed like, okay, I could kill my own son, but see, I wasn't attached to him. I put time into you because I was locked up when you was growing up, son. But this one right here, he's still young. I can still mold his mind. You're in your own mindset.
Yeah, he grown ass.
Like on some real shit. I feel like in so many ways, I feel like he sent his son to fuck Tasha. But that's another story. What I'm saying is 50, I think he can do it if he challenge himself. Yeah, I think he feel like he's okay where he at.
I'll be open to it more so than listening to an album.
But we all in agreement that 50 should keep putting the foot on Ja Rule. Right.
I feel like it's beat a dead horse. So I don't agree.
All right, well, you out the club then. I'm out back.
I think it's funny. I like entertainment, so
I think it is. But at a time, like I don't care about it no more. So when that shit come past, it's just like, damn, why you keep fucking with this nigga, bro?
Because I'm still gonna be like, what would I be without you?
I feel like sometimes in life, bro, like I really like don't be giving a fuck like about others.
You know, I feel
like we already got into that one before,
but to a point where like. If a nigga, like, certain people, like, I would say that shit, like, bro, like, I hope you get hit by a bus tomorrow.
Damn, fam.
And die, my nigga. Like, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like,
I feel you.
Like, and I mean, I know that's kind of fucked up.
So looking at it from that regard, I feel you.
If you a op to me, like, you know what I'm saying?
Forever.
You a op forever. Like, ain't no cool. Ain't none of that. Yeah. I want you to go. I want you to be gone. I don't want you to be living anymore. Like, see, that's how I think.
I feel like as long as you ain't in my circumference, I ain't bothered. But as soon as you enter my airspace, then I gotta shoot you down, my nigga.
You cannot, like, especially if you try to take something from me. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Or try to like harm me in any kind of way. Like nigga, like you gotta go. Like that's it. Ain't no none of that. Like you have to go. Because I cannot.
Then why not kill the nigga there?
I will be okay.
That's the case.
But I'm gonna be on vacation thinking like
this nigga on vacation.
Is he on vacation too? You cannot be happy at all.
I don't feel that strongly about it. Yeah, just difference of opinion.
I mean, it's just how I think sometimes. You know, I mean, it has to be that serious though.
Yeah, it has
to. Like it ain't, you know what I mean? I mean, like, I just don't
like with
everybody.
them. It could be that serious because, like I said, it's bloodshed and all type of shit.
There's more to it with their situation too. Like we looking at it like, oh man, it's old, but they might be looking at it like
niggas got
somebody got to win.
Or we looking at it just like it's just music.
Niggas lost a lot of money in that situation.
Yeah,
a lot.
And the people who was involved in helping them lose their money or making them lose their money, they satisfied with it. Like
niggas lost a lot of money.
You know, they like shit. My money went up, your money went down, fam.
Like that shit. I mean, I don't know. Like if I was Irv in that situation and the feds came because of you and I lost everything, my nigga. Like, nigga, I don't even want to talk about you, my nigga, because I'm trying to pull up, my G. You feel me? And the only reason you ain't dead is because if you do die, I'm the first nigga they talking
to. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So it's a lose-lose for you, pretty much.
And I gotta watch, or not even watch, but hear about you and all your success.
So why antagonize a nigga who already sick about that shit? This is gonna make this nigga want to kill you.
It's okay, cause at some point, my nigga, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you at some point.
You talking from her perspective at this point.
That nigga
your
gonna
ass
pull
up.
Somebody
up.
keep fucking with you after they done fucked your whole shit up.
That nigga gonna pull up with tears in his eyes, holding a whole 4-5.
And empty the fucking clip on this nigga, bro.
He was bitch ass nigga, Curtis.
I'm telling you, bro. Somebody gonna
Telling
die.
you, man.
I think, look,
Somebody got to.
I ain't wishing that shit, but the type of game that 50 playing,
That's a lot of money, bro.
he playing with niggas' emotions
bro,
and
like-
heart.
But you know what? Shouts out to Big Marv. Big Marv, we had talked about this conversation before we get off of it. I just want to say this right quick. He was like, man, at the end of the day, if they wanted to move people up to those seats, they can. And on top of that, he still got the 200, however much the 200 seats cost a piece. He still got that.
Yeah, so it ain't a lot. It's just
it's like
public
it really wasn't a
perception.
loss, but it was like just hearing about it off false ear or whatever. It's just like shit. Damn, man, he really just trying
fucked
to
it all
shut
up.
you out, like make you look bad, bro. It's bad enough Ashanti. You know, y'all not a label together no more, but.
She
You know,
casualty
she's
to the
still
shit.
she's still counting to it because it's like, okay, Ashanti is still affiliated with Murder Inc. regardless of how you slice it.
And then too, you know, 50 and Lloyd got a tight relationship too.
Yeah, he do.
And Lloyd
It's disgruntled.
is disgruntled. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Lloyd probably somewhere like this, like
He laughing at this shit.
yeah,
Right.
buddy.
But that's what's fucked up because he fucked with Ja Rule and he fucked with Ashanti because he
Yeah.
still tour with them.
Yeah. Even though he don't fuck with Irv and Murder
Yeah, he
Inc.
just don't fuck with her.
It's a tight fight. It's a tight fight.
It's
But keep putting the foot on the neck, my nigga. Don't ever stop.
I didn't even realize that relationship.
What, 50 and Lloyd?
50 and
That's
Lloyd.
like how
That is
50 and Remy had got cool, you know, in that midst of that shit.
Yeah,
but
when him
then
and
they
Fat Joe was
eventually
beefing.
squashed their beef after my man's had passed away. It had something to do with both of them. The dude from Violator or whatever.
Chris
Chris
Lighty.
Lighty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right, so what we got next on the docket?
Shit, what we in here?
I can't read that shit, bro.
For real since President
for real,
cease and desist. I don't
you
know
wanna talk about the
much
for real
about it.
shit?
I
Yeah.
heard something about it, but
So Trump was coming out and he was using Happy, like the song.
song?
Yeah, to
Oh.
come out tours as like his interest music.
That is my shit,
Ooh.
bro.
So Pharrell seen that shit and he like, hell no. So he sent the cease and desist like that nigga can't play that shit no more, bro.
Yeah,
So
for
it's, so is
real.
it's like people is calling him petty for that. Like
That
you know,
ain't petty, nigga.
the
Don't be
left side-
using my fucking song.
Exactly,
right, bro. You
I
make
felt
it
the
seem
same
like I
shit.
represent everything
Yeah,
you're happy about, and I'm not happy
you, bro. I
about
don't
it.
fuck with you. That's the same thing with Kanye though.
Because I'm happy.
But
Well, that shit feel like church, don't it?
That's on.
That shit feel like church,
It
my
do,
nigga.
bro.
You got to be an evil bitch to think
not
that song is
song-
garbage.
Yeah.
You evil.
Yeah.
You see all them people that are just happy as fuck in the song.
Yeah, bro.
in
The
video.
song just make you feel happy, even if you ain't. It's just
Yeah.
like one of those upbeat ass songs. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just when the song come on, it instantly gets
Might
you.
seem crazy. What I'm trying to say, like nigga,
You up
shit,
in- you
nigga,
up in a
ain't
house
that
That
Yeah.
old school.
You up in
like
a
feel
house
to
just
It
it.
doing-
feels like church.
Yeah,
If you grew up in a church and that
Yeah.
choir get to going,
Yeah.
yeah. It make you feel
it
something.
make you feel. It
Yeah.
just feel good. It's energy. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that record is full
And the
of it.
kids flock to it so well too. That was such a great song for the kids.
Yeah, definitely. You
So
know what
while
I'm
we
saying?
on the Trump shit, you know what I'm saying? We can go to the Kanye shit too,
What happened?
cause that's kind of like the same.
Oh, damn! We did skip that. Okay.
Yeah, so Kanye West, he put out like statements saying that he don't want no type of like ties with doing the like the what you call that political shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He want them to stop like putting him with their shit
Associating
because
it.
he feel like people is capitalizing and taking advantage of his name and putting it on messages that he don't necessarily agree with after all of this shit that he done said, all the
Right.
shit that he done did. So he feel like Candice Owens is like a correspondent that works for the, I think it's Left Wing. She kind of do the same shit as what's her name, Tommy Lauren.
Yeah.
She the same type of correspondent, like so she do that. She black,
Mm-hmm.
and he was supporting her. Like she was up there at TMZ with him when he was doing the whole little rant and shit.
Yeah.
So she did like a line of T-shirts for her campaign, and Kanye put her with the people to help her do it. But she said Kanye designed it. So when the shit came out, people looking like, why you
Damn.
supporting this bitch?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he like, I didn't do that shit. I just put her, like, because me and her was cool. I just put her in position with the people that can help her do what she
Yeah.
need to do. Don't put my name with that shit. So he came, I was like, I ain't had shit to do with it. And she came like, I feel bad that I made him feel like that I'm like misrepresenting his name or whatever.
Yeah.
But You know what I'm saying? But he did put me with the people. Right. So do you feel like, is it a time for him, like him backtracking now? Is it too late?
No. I feel like there is always a clean slate in life. It don't matter what type of fuck up you feel like you made or the world around you feel like you made if you're on that public figure status. Yeah. But I feel like anybody can have a clean slate. I put you like this. It's like, it's hard. Like we had came to that in that conversation when it came to Kanye. It's hard to want to be mad at him all the time because it's like, how can you not like, it's like I always revert back to his music. How can you not love College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduate? Those three alone was my fucking childhood, like in a certain era. I ain't gonna even go beyond those three. Just those three alone was like a three-piece, like boom, boom, boom. It really did something to me. It really changed my perspective on hip-hop from his side. Like he showed what a producer can do from a hip-hop side. And that's why I feel like, it's like, damn, Kanye, I hate what you're doing to me, Kanye. Fuck you, Kanye. And then it's like,
he still listens to that shit.
You know, no. You know, you just want to rap a song because it's like, it's Kanye, bro. Like,
I mean,
I think when he came Yeezy is when
I look at it like
transition.
Him backtracking on it is just him being honest. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like everything he do, like that's why I told you before, I feel like the shit that he was doing it like because it was pure to him. Or his intentions were pure. You feel what I'm saying? It was honest. So him backtracking is just him being honest again. Like it's not like, oh, I'm trying to stay away from something. No, nigga, I didn't have nothing to do with that.
I feel like it's a cop out.
Don't say I did. No, it's not. I don't feel like it's a cop out. Like, what is he copping out to?
Because now you're saying you don't want to be associated with none of this
political
shit. Yeah. But you went to the White House and you was making yourself a part of this political shit on purpose.
Right. But
it ain't like nobody did that to you or bring you in.
Right.
You did that.
I don't know why.
He did that.
That was random.
He did that because he doing this shit because he had intentions. Whatever the fuck his intentions is, we'll never know. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Because he did that, but the backlash from it, that's why he stepped I'm not doing this political shit no more. We all done that. We all have jumped out the window and did some shit. I'm like, you know what, bro, this shit ain't work out the way I thought it was going to work out.
I feel like he wrote it too long, though. He should have came to this conclusion a long time ago when Trump invited him to the fucking White House and they didn't talk about shit. He shook his hand in the lobby and took a picture with him. He should have felt like that then. So I feel like it's a cop-out. Not that everybody done lynched your ass for the last 4 or 5 weeks. Now you want to come back and say, oh, I don't want to be put a part of this. No, you made yourself a part. And nobody did that to you. You did this to yourself, my nigga. You didn't have to say none of this shit in the first place.
But what I would say, I agree with both sides. But the reason why I'm going to lean a little bit more on this side, and mind you, my first time on this podcast, I was dogging that nigga. But what I can say is, remember when I said I felt like he was in the sunken place?
Yeah.
I felt like he fucking woke up. Like, I know what I was doing. It might have looked crazy to the world, but I had a purpose. But now it seems like every time I do something, I might have approached it the wrong way, but I had the right intentions.
Exactly.
And now I'm starting to look at it because, like I said, my love for his music would never die. I'm never gonna get rid of his artistry because of some stupid decisions he made. Because that's just like going back with the R. Kelly thing. But to go keep on him, at the end of the day, it's like, bro, for me to sit up here and just be like, Kanye, maybe you was fucking, not agree to that. Like, yeah, you probably was fucking up, but bro, you can't redeem yourself. Will be inhuman in me because it's like my situation, bro. I can't right now. I'm struggling to figure shit out. But at the same time, I feel like maybe it's because of the decisions I made before. Now I gotta still continue to pay from it a little bit until I reach the mountaintop.
Right.
So right now he's trying to get back to his mountaintop because he realized at the end of the day, the actions and the decisions that he made is killing his part of the culture. He had a strong part of the culture behind him. Yeah. He's trying to get that back. It's like, damn, I knocked your ice cream out your hand. Let me go buy you another one. Like, he's trying to redeem himself. And if you're trying, I will agree with that.
The word redeem, like, I feel like y'all using that shit too loosely. You feel what I'm saying? Redeeming yourself seems like you did something wrong. That's when you redeem yourself. Because when you did something wrong. He did something that he had intentions on that we weren't aware of.
True.
Only he know and people in his camp know of why he did what he did, meeting with Trump, all that other shit. Everybody have intentions. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't want to go to eat coffee with this nigga or play bowling. He went to meet with him because he had intentions.
But he didn't have to dick suck the way he did when he got there.
What is dick sucking? Like, bro, like, explain to me how he was dick sucking.
I love you. I'm trying to hug you. This man looked on camera. He didn't even want to fucking touch this nigga, bro. He's saying I love you, and he's not
like,
even
bro,
saying that shit back to him.
Like
You ain't never
dad
fanned. Wait,
to
hold
me.
on. Wait,
No,
Some
no,
shit
but what
crazy.
I'm
Y'all
saying
never
is,
fanned out before?
I'm fanned out, but I never say I
This
look
nigga
at you
got
like
a fucking
dad,
million-
But
'cause I
people
never
do
had a
that shit
dad in
all
my
the
life.
time. They love you. I ain't
you don't
the
know
hood.
this nigga to be talking about this your dad and shit like that, bro. We ain't. Come on, bro.
Bro.
You can't say
That
this
was a
nigga
little
would.
much.
That was
a
all
little
the way much,
That
but
was a little
at
much.
the same time,
That was a stretch.
I had to really sit back and look at, like, I really sat back and really watched that situation, and I was looking at the views that he was trying to get across. But what I will say was, I understand you're from Chicago, but you're a black man in America. You should be worried about this situation across the fucking nation, not just in Chicago, not just
cannot
Southside.
say that.
But
You
even
cannot
with
say
even
that.
with
I
that,
can't
cannot
say that
man.
because
I'm not
You
a
cannot say
masses-
that because you cannot affect the masses, bro.
You can in a way,
cannot.
bro. You can.
cannot, bro.
Bro,
You cannot.
all of us came together to vote for that nigga Obama, didn't we? Did we not? And it was off his movement.
All black people didn't vote for Obama.
Not
Let's
all.
just stay facts.
Not
all black people didn't vote
but
for Obama.
enough did to put his ass in office, didn't they?
It was a lot white people.
It was a lot of black people too.
Jay-Z and
I mean, yeah,
all the rappers.
he had a public
That's
vote.
what put that nigga
he
in
had a
office.
public vote, but a lot of us jumped behind it because we are supporters of those rappers and those entertainers and those people who
Right.
supported him. So either way, it was a win-win for Obama. So at
Right.
the end of the day, it's like, bro, what I'm saying is this. He had a lot of cons and pros. However you look at it, at the end of the day, at some point he felt like he found the error of his ways and he's trying to make back from it.
It's
and
not
I'm
even
willing
the error
to
of
give
his
him a
ways.
change.
I believe, like, if you talk
Because
to Ye,
he thought about it, like, on some real shit, bro. He thought about it like, maybe my fans who are mad has a point to be mad.
he
maybe
did not say that, so you cannot
No, I'm not
say
saying
that.
he said that, but maybe he thought about it. You never know what he think about to himself. We don't know
That's
that.
what I'm saying, so I'm not going to speculate what this man think about.
All I'm saying is I'm giving him a chance, and I'm the one who was dogging his ass.
You definitely was.
So at the end of the day, if I'm giving you a chance, right, on some real shit, bro. Not even that my opinion matters necessarily to nobody else.
No, your opinion
but
matters.
it matters to me. And at the end of the day, if I feel like you did something that I don't agree with, I'm gonna stop rocking with you until you give me a reason to rock with you. And right now, I'm not saying I'm all on board. Like, I'm Team Kanye, but I'm saying I would like to see what you're where you're going.
I just don't like the
If
word.
it's worth it,
I just
man.
don't like the word
The
redemption.
redemption, yeah.
I don't like the word
I mean,
redemption.
we don't have to use that word, but what we're saying is he's trying to get a clean slate. I think he's got it, and I think he can do a lot with it.
I don't think he's trying to get a clean slate, bro. I
think
just
he
felt
is.
like he received the backlash that he didn't know or he didn't think that he was going to get hated as bad as he did for what he was doing.
So he just backtracking now.
So he just was like, I'm just gonna stay away from it.
But see, I mean, it
What
must
I make
have bothered
the
him
only
enough.
reason I feel different is because he was doing good. He said he out the sunken place. Then he went on Saturday Night Live
hate that
and
shit.
redid the same shit that he been
fucking
doing.
hate that.
So
because that's how he really feel.
But what I'm saying is, why keep going back and forth? If that's how you feel, stand and die on that shit,
Keep that
bro.
same energy,
Because
fam.
he don't-
Exactly.
Because at the same time, you gotta understand what he does not affect Kanye West.
He looks
What he
weak just
does-
because he going back and forth. If he just stood on that same shit that you talking
Yeah,
about
I'm not saying he
this
look
whole
weak.
time,
I'm not saying he look
no,
weak.
he
Accept
does
that.
look weak.
How does it look weak?
Because he keeps
Because he
going
chooses
back and
not to
forth.
vote. That's not looking weak.
If you right, why apologize or
For
make
being right.
Exactly. Just be
Stand
right.
behind your word.
I give you that. But you gotta understand too, what he does, like I said, does not affect Kanye West as a whole. Or solely Kanye West rather.
It do because it's ego and he want the people
What I'm
to love him.
saying is he has children. He has a whole family. So what he does not affect Kanye West solely. It affects everybody that's around him. Period. So yes, so
I
sometimes
don't know him
you get in the
personally,
modes.
but just from looking at how we know
It's not even
Kanye
knowing him
history.
personally.
No, I'm just saying like he's a self-centered person. We know this.
Right. And his
So
actions,
you don't think this shit that he doing right now, this ain't got shit to do with his kids and it got nothing to do with his family?
it's all about him,
Because
right?
his wife is telling him directly, don't say this shit.
right, and he do it anyway, right? Because you said what? Because he's a self-centered person.
Yeah.
But so that means
So this is self-serving.
But he's still human. So your wife telling you this, but you feeling that way. So you might be like, you know what, babe, you right, I'm gonna do this. Then fuck what you talking about, bitch. I'm doing this. You know what? Say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, your woman,
Ain't nobody following
your woman and
indecisive
your
people,
family
bro.
will tear you apart. I don't know what's going on in the West household. All I'm saying is I'm a man. I'm married. I have a family. I know how that shit go.
I'm just saying, he got a cop out because every time he say some stupid shit, he be like, I'm off my meds. I'm mentally disabled.
That's what he said? Did he say in the video?
Bro.
When he said I'm out, the political shit, when he said, because I saw the little video, I didn't watch the
No,
shit.
when he, the statements for this shit
but,
wasn't for that. That was for, he did that on Twitter. So he didn't do a video for the Candice Owen shit.
But basically said he not fucking with this political shit no more.
Yeah, he
because
just said
it's not
he
his
feel like
bag.
that. He said he feel like they taking advantage of him as far as his name and shit.
Who is they?
The people like Candice Owens, Trump, putting him together. But you putting yourself in this position.
No, he put himself in that position.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not putting himself. He's already there.
No,
he
because
was
now it's like you associated yourself with it.
You
So it's
already
like
did.
whatever you did or do,
You already did. So the objective
they say
is,
it do
But he was
So-
still doing it until this moment when his tweet came out.
right. So what I'm saying is, regardless, shit, damn, nigga, regardless of the fact, I don't like the word redeem.
Yeah.
Just take that out of the equation. You feel what I'm saying? Because in order to
I don't-
redeem yourself, you had to have done something wrong in order to be up for redemption.
Yeah, I ain't
Basically
saying he redeeming. I said he it's a cop out. I feel like he backtracking on his shit just because everybody mad.
But you just said the pills was a cop out. So which one? Like that's not
It's,
a cop
it's
out.
all, he just copping pleas everywhere, nigga. He passing them bitches out like parking tickets, my nigga.
I put it to you like this. I won't use the word redemption, but what I will say is he feel like he's retracting from something because of whatever reason that's got him retracting. Because like you said, if you feeling some type of way in the beginning,
Stand on that.
stand on
Right.
it and keep that same energy, because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna keep playing with you with the flip flop.
Right.
Exactly.
But at the same time, with me being who I am and
Yeah.
how I felt about it, and now looking at it like I'm still like Kanye, you on a fucking thin slate of ice in my head somewhere. But I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt because we all are still human.
Right.
In the day, we still believe the same. We put our hands
I
on
listen
one
to
thing at
his
a time.
music. I just don't listen to his ass.
And we all go through shit. But like
Right.
at
So-
the end of the day, like just like how he feel about whatever, how he feel about with the
Exactly.
politics or whatever.
Right.
You know, me and you on this show, you know what I'm saying, before Mac, we've opened up, we've talking about our values, how we feel about shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? But now, because of the type of climate that we live in this society, you know, it's certain shit that I still stand on, but I might stay away from.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I feel like, and that's why the only reason that I sympathize with him in this matter, because I'm the same nigga.
You
like
can see him being torn.
I got values. You feel what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
got values, and I also have friends, and I have family, and I have people that love me, and that I love them. So, and on this platform, I have to stay away from certain shit just to protect them. Even though I'm willing to go toe to toe with who the fuck ever.
But that's what I'm
But
saying.
I'm not finna put my people in harm's way.
But you doing that, and he's doing that shit every time he go out and
But
say
you
some
gotta
shit
understand
and
too, my
support
wife
these people.
or like my woman, like she's she's not like continuously telling me, like
It's
know,
not
you
that,
bugging.
but you putting your family in danger by supporting this nigga that so many people hate, especially so many people that you starting to stay around. You go back to Chicago and they see you loving on this nigga Trump, bro. These niggas looking like we don't fuck with this nigga, bro. So in turn,
know
we don't
nobody
fuck
in
with
Chicago
you.
fuck
Chicago niggas don't fuck with nobody.
I'm just saying.
Let's just
though.
say that they don't fuck with
So
nobody.
if you fucking with the ops, nigga, you the op at this point.
True.
I'm an op that's trying to let him tell it. I'm the op that's trying to build this motherfucking city back up.
Yeah, but they don't
So
look
ain't
at it
nobody
like
gonna
that.
understand until it's done.
Until
so
it-
stand
until
on
you
what you
prove it.
if you
At the
stand
end of
on.
the day, I'm not from there. I don't know what the fuck going on, so I don't have a clue or what about what Kanye doing there. I don't know how them niggas feel about Ye. I don't know Chicago niggas like that or enough to even a nigga that's in Chicago like, bro, fuck that nigga. Like I don't know.
You can hear all the younger rappers and everybody who
I
come up
fuck-
through there
no.
that say he don't fuck
Everybody
with
from,
them.
No,
from
my
Chicago be talking about, man, I always thought I was gonna make something with Kanye. So it's like now
I'm
when
not
they,
listening to these young rapping niggas, bro. Different mentality.
I
Them
mean,
niggas
but-
probably don't even vote.
I'm
But
talking about
who
Chance
from-
the Rapper and shit is a young rapper though.
Yeah, and he's really close to Kanye.
Exactly. But
But you know I don't be looking for Chance either.
But I'm
like,
saying even when he was
I'm
on the
like,
Joe Budden podcast, he said he don't agree with none of that shit, and he tell this nigga that I don't fuck with that shit. So he separate this nigga from the music. You get what I'm saying? He
in a
fuck with
way,
him on the
'cause he
music
still,
shit.
but he still fuck with him though.
He don't fuck with him in his views, and he
Yeah,
tell
he
him.
don't fuck with it. Look, you got views that I don't fuck with. You still my dog.
Yeah,
You dig what I'm saying?
if-
That's just what it is.
But if I go on a tangent and stand on that shit, you not about to stand right next to me.
It all depends on what kind of tangent you going on. It's certain.
If it's about some shit you directly don't agree with.
If it's some shit that what you mean that we like had an argument about.
No, I'm saying the way Kanye feel, that's
Like,
the
but what it's
total
about?
opposite.
If it's
of what
if
his
it's
actions,
politics,
not his how he feel. His
I'm talking about
actions
you.
better
I'm talking about you right now.
Okay.
If you beefing like if you want to go at the LGBT community, LGBTQ community, I'm gonna think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I know we both have views on it, I might view differently, you might view a different way. But you my dog, I'm gonna stand with you. But on that situation, I might have to, like, hold on, bro. I'm gonna talk to you first.
If I was to say I love Trump and I love everything he doing, you're not about to stand next to me.
I still stand next to you. I don't give a fuck.
I'm talking about on that shit. You gonna have the same. You gonna be like that nigga right?
Nah, that nigga ain't right. That's my nigga though. But I love him. But I don't fuck with the shit. He bugging.
That's what I'm saying. You separating that shit. You separating it.
But I mean, damn, how many separates can you be, my nigga? Like, I'm separating the art from you. Then I gotta separate you from you again.
Yeah.
You bugging, nigga. Like, I have to accept you with all. I have to accept that. That's how you feel, and that's what it is. Period. That's what people need to start doing. Accepting the fact that everybody not gonna fucking agree with you, or everybody not gonna go the way you want them to go.
Yeah,
But
that's why I just say what I say.
But if you directly standing
it
against
is.
what I'm against, then we can't be together. That's why
We can be together.
That's why That's why
Pause.
T.I. tried to keep this nigga like, okay, this my nigga, this my nigga, this my nigga, this my nigga. He's saying some bullshit, but he got an idea in his head. When he talked to you long about it,
I respect Tip.
But then when he went to the White House, Tip said, I'm not standing next to this motherfucker. This nigga crazy. This nigga was up here acting like a bootlicking ass coon. And he said
that shit look bad.
And I'm just
not saying that
that's
shit
the
don't
type
look
of
bad.
shit. You have to,
I'm
at
not
a point,
saying that shit don't look bad.
fuck that nigga, bro.
But I have to understand. Like, I try to understand Kanye and how he do shit, and I cannot.
I ain't saying
You
I
feel
ain't
what I'm
listen
saying?
to his music.
What
I
I'm
just
saying
don't fuck
is-
with him as far
what I'm
as his
saying is,
views or nothing.
I always told you, I feel like it's always a method to a nigga's madness. Period.
Sometimes
That's
it's
how I
just
feel.
madness, my nigga.
That's how I feel. Because at that point, and even at this point still, this nigga is the most talked about hip producer or hip hop artist ever.
I just
right
feel
now.
like you feel like he more calculated than he actually is. I feel
Because
like this
I
shit is
hope.
off the cuff.
I hope.
Yeah, but it's
I
not.
hope.
It's
But I'm not there.
obvious.
I'm not in the
Like,
courtroom. I hope.
That's just like, even though he not black per se, but well, he not black at all, actually. But
Kanye?
no, not Kanye.
Oh,
I said that's just light. I said
Niggas
just
an
light.
Indian?
No, I mean, you know, I got some Indian in his
Yeah, he
family,
might-
you know.
shit, I know
You know,
tell
he might
us
be
this nigga.
Fuck
he
me
might
up real
be
quick.
3/4 Cherokee, but no, that's just like, you know, saying with like the 6ix9ine thing. Like, I mean, he calculated and everything he do too. Because regardless of the fact, like you said, if you touch me, you do this, you do that, then nigga, you still losing. So you might as well just take this L and shut the fuck up. But sometimes he be looking at some of the shit he's saying, dude, and like, damn, I kind of put my foot a little too far in my mouth sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, but niggas still don't fuck with him.
Yeah, a lot of niggas still don't fuck
So I
with
feel
him.
like they should do the same thing with Kanye.
Because he had the nerve to say that he was humble in everything that he did. No, you wasn't. You was
not.
so malicious in every action that you made. When it, like, bro, you really thought doing what you did with
'Cause it was to
Chief
make
Keef
a
baby mama.
Exactly.
You thought that was gonna win.
It was to
you
make a
something, and it didn't
viral
go
moment
nowhere
versus,
for you,
like,
bro.
I'm
He
trying
didn't
to
care
hurt
about
this
that
nigga.
baby mama.
he just want to make a
about the
spectacle
kid.
out the shit.
He cared about the kid. He didn't care about the baby mom. He's like, oh, you bought her a
It's the
Gucci
same
fanny
shit, bro.
pack.
Kanye
That's
is on that
cute.
same level.
All I'm saying
He's
is,
still like,
bro,
oh, blah.
I hope. I hope. That's all I can do is hope that his moves are more calculated than we thinking.
That's all we can
You
do.
can give him the
So,
benefit of the
But
doubt.
at
I'm
the
just
end
saying
of
I'm
the day-
done with it. I'm good. I listen to the music, but fuck what he talking about. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I'm not necessarily paying attention to what he's saying either,
So
but
if
from
you-
what I saw, I'm like, okay, whatever.
I'm not even giving
But
him a chance. Bro.
I'm just
He
giving
do what he
myself-
do.
I'm
You
giving
go to a Kanye
myself
West
to-
concert?
If he was with some other people I want to see, I wouldn't go just for Kanye.
I ain't gonna lie.
Would
You
you
know
go
what
to a
I
meet and greet if he be like, hey, I want to meet y'all, like da da da.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
No, because I don't want to know his
So
site.
you want to stand next to me with that?
Yeah, you can go up there, nigga. I'll go with you, but I don't have to go meet this nigga.
I'm not about to
Man, you
fanboy
go
him.
fan out.
I'm not gonna
and that's
fanboy.
what I'm saying.
Fan
not
out.
gonna
Nigga,
fan,
still yay, my nigga. Cut it out.
I mean, it's still,
I'm
yeah,
not, bro.
nigga,
I'm
make
not,
Jesus
'cause
walks, nigga.
I mean, but I'm
it's
not
like I beat
fanboying.
it's like me beating a nigga up, and then I don't respect the nigga the same way. If I whoop your ass, I don't respect you for real.
So
you
whoop
don't
your ass, I'm
respect.
not about to
you
come
don't
smoke a blunt
You
with
don't
you later.
respect.
I don't
like
respect,
you beat him up.
I don't respect him the same. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't look at him like this is the Omega. This nigga is the greatest thing to ever touch music. I just look at him like a nigga that make music that I like.
That was good. And it's
You know what I'm
still
saying?
good.
It's just he just a nigga now. If I see one of these young rappers, I'm not fanning out over no little pump or no shit like that. He the same category. He just a nigga that make music that I
Still
like.
ain't never heard a Lil Pump song. I'm just saying.
Gucci Gang. You heard that? That shit was
I cut
everywhere.
that shit.
Gucci
I heard
gang,
Gucci
Gucci
gang,
gang,
Gucci
Gucci
gang, I
gang,
cut it
Gucci gang,
off.
Gucci gang. And you're such
never-
a
what I'm saying
fucking
is-
hoe.
Yeah.
I love it. That's
Yeah.
him.
Beat hard as
That's
fuck,
him and Ye.
though.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Shouts
though.
out to that. That shit hurt. That song sweet.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I ain't gonna fan out about that nigga.
That
shit
song
is.
seen as hell.
I ain't gonna lie, it's infectious, bro. I
That
seen
shit
it.
is sweet.
It's a 60-year-old nigga at my job came to work singing that
On
shit.
first listen, though.
Yeah,
Like
it
not
is.
second listen, not like I gotta sit with.
'Cause Ye is
On
good at that,
first
bro.
listen, my nigga, that shit hurt.
I hate the video, but the song cold.
Yeah, that video's stupid. But anyway, but Ye, I don't know, man.
Just be you and do your music, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, only
That'd
talk
be
when
the best
you
for
need
you
to
and
talk.
everybody else.
Let us know when the new Yeezys come out, even though I don't.
Because
care.
I feel like the music declined since he been doing all that shit. He need to get back focused.
I think
on the
his
music.
little 7 album project through all his artists that he put out this year would have probably went better if he had not opened his mouth on some political shit.
Facts.
Yeah, because I feel like he was backtracking a lot, so he went back and
It's
did
like,
the
fuck
same
this,
shit
fuck
people was
that.
accusing
I'm
Drake
almost
for.
losing the fans that will still go and purchase this shit. So let me shut my mouth. But it was too late because you had already put out all the albums. I
just
still
don't
have
think
yet to
the-
listen to Tiana Taylor's whole album.
That's what I'm saying. The
And I
level
haven't
of
even heard
music is
none of
not
it.
on the
This
same
nigga Mac
level.
said the whole album. Is
And it's only 7 songs. I
No, but I'm saying like.
mean, these niggas.
Niggas said they
This
listen to
is
the whole
how
album.
petty Kanye is, though, dog. He really went to the fucking officials of the Grammys and said, "How many songs do I need on an album to consider it a full-length album?" They said 7 songs, at least 230 or more in minutes each song. He said, "Oh, okay." Everybody on Good Music, you're bringing out 7-song albums. The only person that's still on Good Music, 2. They're still on Good Music and have, or 3, because he don't count because he don't put music on like that. But the 2 that do count, that didn't put out a 7-song album yet, hopefully not, is John Legend and Common.
Sean ain't put out a 7-song.
Sean
Well,
ain't
yeah,
put
Sean
out
don't
one.
count
2
yet either
Chainz is
because
on
Sean haven't put out a major album since, 2017?
Yeah.
So
And then,
he don't count. He just dropping singles right
2
now. He on
Chainz
the-
too. 2 Chainz ain't put out nothing.
I didn't know I thought he
good
was just
music.
Def Jam. I didn't know he was good.
No, he
bro.
good music.
Oh, well, I'm about to look that up. That
Him
shit
and
just scared
Sci-Hi.
me.
Bro,
I know he got True, and you know he got Short Dog signed to his label. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I'm
he
sorry,
been-
he's not Short Dog anymore. He's Fresh.
Yeah, fresh. They had he had a Drinkenstein, like the Return to Drinkenstein. I think that it was the first one when he started doing it with them.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I thought he had affiliation. Like you know how like he had affiliation technically with Young Money, but he wasn't signed to Young Money.
No, he signed with them. When Birthday came out, he was signed to them.
I ain't know. He don't really talk about it like that.
Yeah.
him being with Good.
With him being with Good, he don't talk about it like
Yeah.
that. He kind of keep that on the low. Cause I'm gonna be real with you. I was a 2 Chainz fan with 2.
I fuck with 2
All
Chainz.
his shit, I was like, yeah, but I
believe
didn't. I thought it was
there's a
all.
God above
I thought
me.
it was
I'm
all
just the
true.
God of everything else.
Right, I thought it was just
Put holes
true
in everything else. That's my
Def
shit,
Jam.
man.
I didn't know it was true good Def Jam.
Yeah, he on good.
So
Okay.
that
All right,
works.
last topic of the night.
That's a light one. We can go ahead and breeze that one through. That's some light
California wants to pay homeless people $15 an hour to pick up trash.
shit. Yeah.
Fuck it, they trying
That
to get
is
these niggas
intelligent.
McDonald's
It
$15.
is, bro.
That is smart. You know how many motherfucking homeless people it is?
Utilize all them niggas. They gonna be the
And
new garbage man,
and
bro.
they getting money. Win-win.
$15.
You get them niggas off the street.
Yeah, stop begging for the
Nah, they ain't
dollars.
going off the street, nigga.
Yeah, they gonna
$15
go off the
an
street. They
hour,
gonna do
or
that
they
shit in the
getting at
crib
least a
now.
little something.
They gonna do that
$15
shit in
an
the
hour.
house now.
Nigga, you know what the cost of living is in California?
Hey, my uncle live
right
out
about
there.
that.
Hey,
You right, I'm wrong.
Niggas got $50 an hour. You living in the fucking hovel, my nigga. Like,
hey, they might be able to
ain't-
just
it
get them
ain't as
enough to
worse
get
as
them
New
a
York.
little- They probably gonna be off the street. I know that for
Yeah,
sure.
it ain't as bad as New York though. New
New
York,
York
nigga,
worse.
you ain't gonna $15 an hour. You ain't getting shit, bro.
No, because
you still have to work two jobs.
the lowest rent you gonna pay in New York is $1,400.
I bet
You
you
gonna
they-
pay $1,400 for a studio apartment
I
that
bet
ain't
you
got
they
shit in there.
section they
Exactly.
list long as
That's what
fuck.
you're paying for a business building.
You hear me?
Yeah.
I bet you they section they list long as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah,
If you
nigga.
thought Michigan's was fucked,
They probably not even placing them in New York. They probably placing them in the outskirts,
like
bro.
Connecticut or some
Nigga,
shit
exactly.
somewhere.
Do
Jersey.
you nigga that section A list niggas on that bitch making the 50,000 a year? Talking about I gotta get this section A popping, nigga. I can't do
Right,
shit.
because 50,000, you come here 50,000 a year, you do some shit.
And that's why I'm saying I understand why they was fighting for that that minimum wage.
$15.
bar.
Yeah, when the
bro.
McDonald's people, yeah, but I mean, I put it like this:
Well, how
What
y'all gonna vote? Y'all gonna vote yes on it?
What?
If they bring that, yeah.
if they did something like that for Michigan, I would because
They,
I'm
yes,
tired.
they
they doing it.
That for that, I thought that was just for a Cali thing.
The $15 an hour?
Yeah,
Hell no.
That's nationwide.
And yeah, it's nationwide.
Oh no, you
tripping.
tripping? No,
'Cause
that's just
remember-
for the homeless in California. But here they trying to do it for like the McDonald's.
For the McDonald's
and
and
Burger
shit.
King
I mean,
But they
service
doing it. But
workers.
remember, we was in Miami when we went. They was passing out flyers in Miami trying to up the minimum
But
wage
you know the
there.
crazy
Yeah.
part about that is, like y'all about to get them $15, and I'm not mad at that if that's what y'all want to do. But then why are y'all putting these kiosks in the stores? Because that's really killing the.
Yeah, it's
you
taking
mean?
a job away
It's
from
that
somebody.
they putting these kiosks. I can order before I even get up to the counter.
Yeah,
So it's like, only thing you're there for is to just.
give me the
Hand me my shit.
But you don't need that many people in your thing to do that. So what's the point? What's the point of bringing up the 15 if you're gonna put the kiosks in?
I mean, shit, it's gonna trickle down eventually.
it's gonna help
'cause
you-
These
it's
businesses,
gonna help
they
you
gonna
break
have to
down
be
your
giving out
lines.
more money. So now they're gonna have to get tighter on shit.
let's just say these kiosks do way better than whatever, then you only need just a back kitchen and a drive-through. That's it. You don't need as many cashiers or.
Best believe it's gonna be a touchscreen on drive.
You gonna have a fryer. You gonna have a flipper.
Yeah, it's gonna be skim around this.
You gonna
bitch.
have a
It's
flipper.
gonna be 3 niggas and
a
Burger
deep
King.
fryer.
This nigga
a
said
few
it.
people to put the sandwiches together. People to pass the food out, and the manager and the person that's roughly like
4 or 5 people, bro.
that ain't that many.
Nigga, when
Because
I
you know
work-
you going Burger King or McDonald's, they be
It be like 10 niggas in
sometimes.
there.
No, they
10,
don't.
Sometimes if
15
they have
niggas.
one of them
Bro, I
busy
worked
days,
at Burger
Sam
King.
Grass should be like that.
Bro, I
Yeah.
worked at Burger King on motherfucking Davidson and motherfucking Wildeburg.
That's
Shout
why.
out to Terry.
I remember,
Listen,
nigga.
That's
the
why.
Express, my nigga, we boomed so hard. Nigga, it would be one person on drive-thru, one person expediting, and that person who expedite is the one who put the shit in the bag, and they drop the fries, and they do front cash. And then you either have one nigga or 2 people making the food. That was it, nigga.
guess
And a
what,
manager.
though?
5 niggas in
Is that
that.
because that was an Express?
Did y'all have
That was
y'all?
Express. But we boomed hard. We had a dine in, but we boomed
Did y'all
hard.
have line? Did y'all still have lines for people picking it up inside?
Yep.
So
We
at
got it front- yeah,
so
yeah,
just imagine if Burger King adopted the idea that McDonald's got, which I think they probably have in certain stores around across the country, but imagine they pick up the kiosk and it works even better and it create lesser jobs for certain people. Then it's like
it's definitely gonna do that.
it's like
That's
if
the whole
you're gonna
purpose of
put
that
if you're
shit.
gonna put it up to 15, then you got to keep those jobs because there's no purpose of having a kiosk. The only thing a kiosk can do is like with Chick-fil-A, how they had you in that long ass line, so but they got somebody out there with a tablet. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a kiosk.
See, what makes it bad is it's gonna be like those companies who can afford that shit, like McDonald's and Burger King, gonna be good. But then those places like Rallies and like the little smaller place like Arby's, they ain't gonna be able to pay them niggas that much because ain't nobody really going there like that. So
Arby's getting
But see,
money,
but you know
bro,
what?
nigga. I
You know
see
why?
that
You know where they're
commercial
winning from
70 times
because
a
they
day.
didn't adopted like DoorDash and Uber Eats and shit like that.
Yeah.
So they still winning because you still got people. You still got your old faithfuls depending on wherever the stores are located.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The franchises, whatever, that's gonna still come in. You still got your old faithfuls that's like, I ain't got time to come in and then just go through the drive-through. And then you gonna have the ones who's lazy and like got a car and everything and just like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna have them drop me off my Whopper or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got the DoorDash
Nigga, I
and
had
the
a
Uber Eats
blast at
niggas.
Burger
no, I'm just saying it's these little places that's already on their last legs and $15 an hour gonna
He
kill
talking
them
about
niggas.
their last leg. You think Arby's on their last
No,
leg?
not
bro?
Arby's.
No.
I'm just saying it's smaller. It's like it's not just gonna be for the big companies. It's gonna be for everybody across the board.
Like, I
so
wouldn't see a
everybody
Crystal
who,
doing that.
Like it's gonna be print companies that got to do that shit. That's like damn near either like about to be extinct and shit like that. It's like a lot of places. What's that print place? Color. Damn, what the fuck?
I know what you're about to say. Technicolor?
Technicolor.
They still open?
I think they still got a couple of them, but places like that, nigga, they couldn't afford nobody
like
$15 an hour.
I don't know
Or
what
like
they
a
can afford.
Blockbuster or
Or
one
a
of those,
Blockbuster.
or
Like they wouldn't have been
Movie
able to
I
survive
don't
through
know.
that shit.
First off, I don't know what niggas can afford to pay. Because of these companies, bro, because Walmart can afford to pay their employees a fuck ton more than what they paying.
I understand that.
So
but
I'm not gonna
Walmart,
say
we
what
see
you-
people going in and out of Walmart. I'm talking about these places you don't see people
Wally
going
World
in
gonna
making
always
money.
do that money.
What?
Gonna get that money.
These little or small, like Kmart. Kmart damn
They
near
closing.
closed.
They-
That's
But
what
you
I'm
know why
saying.
they
So,
closed?
but what I'm saying that
because
15,
they didn't want to adapt.
but what I'm saying is that $15
Watch
going to
they
affect
on
them too.
YouTube.
They already can't pay the niggas already because they closing. Now they got to pay them $15 an hour. They really gonna be closing. Toys R Us the same thing. They
It's
just
gonna
coming
be
back.
one line in there.
When you don't
That's what I'm
adapt,
saying, bro. That shit gonna be
Right.
fucked up for all the companies who can't
when you
afford
don't
that shit.
adapt to your environment, how it's moving and changing,
Yeah.
you're gonna fall by the wayside. That's what happened to Kmart. That's what's gonna happen. That's what happened to Technicolor and Blockbuster and all. Like we only got one movie place here that you can still go and rent a
What,
movie. And that's
Family
Family
Video?
Video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's only in the suburbs. They don't
Right,
got them
like
bitches in
my-
the
I
hood
seen
nowhere.
that one.
Like
The
my
one
thing is
in,
this, like
But
I'ma be
it's one on 9 Mile and
like Kelly or something.
no, it's right before Ryan.
Wait a minute, nigga. They
It's
still...
one closer to Kelly too by me. Where
I thought that
stay.
shit was kind of weird too when I seen the family video. I said, nigga,
Because
really...
on Amanda Block, the corner of they block when
Yeah,
you already turn, it's one right
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
I was like, why the fuck if they got a family video still open where you can stream everything?
But you
How
know
you
what?
making money?
You still got
And they still
somebody
open, though.
doing
It was
something.
One nigga in that bitch.
You know what it is though? They be renting video games, and that's what be
Yeah,
killing them.
that's
They
what
rent
kept-
systems
he
out
kept
and
them.
they do the video games.
Oh, well, there you go. Learn how to adapt. Maybe.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't learn how to adapt, like I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. I might probably still got my Blockbuster card.
I was just about to say, I still got
I can
motherfucking
pull that bitch
DVDs that I
somewhere
find around
and-
the house that I have from
Hollywood
Blockbuster.
video is my shit.
Hollywood
Okay.
video was my
Hollywood
shit
is
too.
my shit. I go get the shit for $10, nigga.
Yeah.
I used to
Like, oh,
love
shit,
it.
it was-
And then
that
when I
was
was
it.
at Kroger, like right before.
The one at Greenfield?
No, I used to work at the one on 9 Mile and John R.
Oh.
Like right there in Hazel Park. It used to be one right there.
It's a Kroger, it was a Kroger right there too?
It's still there. It's right across the street from their court system and everything.
Yeah, right.
Because the one on 9 Mile and Greenfield, or between 9 and 10 Mile and on Greenfield, it was a Kroger.
Yeah.
Nigga, and there was a Hollywood video on that bitch.
Yeah,
that's how they
Well,
do
it
that
was
shit.
like, a part of the
they had,
complex.
like I said, they had
Yeah.
Blockbuster, T-Mobile, Subway, like Hardy, stuff that you
Okay,
know.
yeah.
Where- but like that Blockbuster, like on some real shit, like because we worked at Kroger. Not that it was a natural, like you know how you work for a place and you get discounts because you work for that place?
Yeah.
Now Kroger did get those type of discounts for other stuff like Sprint, or when the auto show came to town, we got discount on our tickets or we got them for free or whatever because we worked there. But with Blockbuster, that particular Blockbuster, and shouts out to Blockbuster that used to be right there on 9 Mile John R. They used to give us like a personal discount, like y'all let us come in and get a Kroger discount. We gonna let y'all come in and get a Blockbuster. Like bro, I rented movies. Like I was never missing a movie if it came out on DVD or VHS or whatever because
they had that.
they got me together. Like, oh, you want how many movies, man?
All right. Let's we can do these tangents and shit.
You know
let's
how
talk,
we do.
Let's
bro.
talk about these homeless motherfuckers though.
Do you think
They need the money, man.
I feel like
the
it's
right
a
ones
genius
need the money.
idea, bro.
It's a lot of homeless people in California though.
Yeah.
California got that bread.
I just want to see how they gonna structure that shit. Like where the money gonna come from.
Yeah, it's
probably-
gonna be a lot more taxes.
be
going
coming
on.
from the state.
It's gonna have to come from taxes. Taxes gonna have to go up.
Hey, y'all notice?
The
Y'all
city-
notice our stuff came up a little bit too.
Yeah, it always happen like that.
$2
It
bag
trickle
of
down.
chips now. Dog.
Any
Like-
type of public jobs is coming out of our pockets.
But I thought it was coming from the city,
Yeah.
whatever city they in.
So the taxes have to go up to accommodate that shit.
Yeah.
So you probably got to go in and like as a homeless motherfucker, if you got your ID or some shit like
Mhm. Like you could have.
Yeah,
just
but
like,
as far as
recently
them,
homeless.
they got a lot of millionaires in their city where they can accommodate that shit with the taxes. We don't got a lot here as far as like millionaires.
that. That's California. We ain't doing that shit here.
Right.
No, but what I'm saying is we don't do that for the food workers. So it's gonna be the same type of effect. You know what I'm
Except
saying?
the demographic
Wait a
of
minute.
people.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You telling me that with $15 an hour, I gotta pay for that shit?
Yeah.
No, why the
you
fuck I
ain't
gotta
never-
pay for it? I don't own that motherfucking company.
Don't matter if it's in your state.
No, nigga, where you get that information from that our tax-paying dollars pay for their wage increase?
I'm just saying with the wages, because it's not just for that company, it's for everything across the board. So minimum wage, like we're gonna have to accommodate that with taxes.
Just like how we
Who
accommodate
said that?
for the roads and shit.
Yeah.
I get that, but who said that? Like,
What you mean?
because minimum wage is minimum wage. The company who you work for pays your salary. We don't pay them. Now, only thing that I understand that might would, but that could happen is the prices might go up on burgers. Like, ain't no more dollar menu.
Yeah, I know it's gonna do
It's
that.
$3 menu. That's just it.
Yeah.
But it's like
the same thing with
It's
chips.
like we still.
But we don't pay that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it trickles down to us eventually.
It's
off
like
that shit.
it's like the more we pay, it's like the more we give into something. For
now,
something.
yes. Now you you prices the minimum wage. Insurance will
It's
go up.
upping up a lot
Like
of
car
shit.
insurance will go up because people can afford it.
Yeah.
Or they making a little more money.
Or just like
the cost of living goes higher.
Just like city taxes for those companies that's working in that city, I feel like it'll probably go up for them, which in turns go up for us.
Like for people who don't work in the same city that they live in.
Maybe, but I don't think that got nothing to do with that. I think like when it comes strictly to pay,
Yeah.
the company that you work for pay you.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying the trickle
city
down.
that you work
I'm not
in.
saying that, but I'm just saying like with the wage move, everything moves with it. It just
Yeah,
just
the cost
not
of
that.
living definitely goes up.
But I'm saying with our taxes and everything
I
goes
think
up. accordingly,
revenue
is what
is
I'm saying.
gonna.
I have to monitor that. I don't really know if that's a actual thing. I got a homeboy that work at the land bank.
Yeah.
I ask him
For sure.
to see you know
that's
how
cool.
that work. But
If it don't, then it'll work out good for us, but it'd be bad on businesses. But I mean, it'll work out the same for us. But I feel like it would move.
Like you remember how the big thing was about like if the taxes go up, then they felt like in the Obama administration, they felt like when the taxes go up, they felt like the big guys had to put a little bit more on when they pay taxes or whatever.
Yeah, because the more
that's
money you
how
make,
they
the more
trying to
taxes
do
you-
like the middle to lower class people too. They felt like they need to inflate it, but it wasn't on Obama's time. It was more so before and after him. You know what I'm saying? So it was like for every time something needed more, they felt like we had to give more.
accommodate for that shit.
right.
As you know, like for instance, like you said, the price of chips or the price of pop or the price of
Yeah, because when the price of
Whatever.
chips go up, then our taxes is normally
packs of cigarettes, all
like
that shit.
maybe 5 cents or 3 cents different. You get what I'm saying? So it trickles down to everything.
I thought our taxes get increased by the debt, like about like how much we pay, like the state. Like if the state is paying out a certain amount of money, whoever's living in that state, taxes go up to cover what the state has to pay out.
Because then you got to think
Something like
about
that,
the minimum wage of state jobs go up too. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, but do they necessarily have to up niggas' wages if the minimum wage go up?
Yeah.
Because technically you are.
Because if you under the
it's
minimum wage,
I
That's
can't
not what I'm
match you
saying
if
is-
you already higher than me.
That's what I'm saying. I can't match you if you already hired.
yeah.
So I don't have to really raise your wage.
But if
But
I'm
if you're
at,
making $12 an hour, you got to
like
make
if your
them at
manager,
least
Yeah, you have to go up to
like
15,
For instance,
yeah.
Like for instance, at a McDonald's, if the average worker, not management, is at $15, let's just say that before that $15 raise,
Right.
up to $15, let's just say that manager or shift manager, not even the store manager, just the shift manager. Let's just say that shift manager was $15 an hour. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm at $15. All I'll do is flip burgers and drop fries.
Yeah.
So now your shit got to go up because we're not about to be at the same tax bracket
Right.
that quick.
And
You know
that's what I'm saying. That's another thing that fucks it up. Are they gonna move everybody else's wage? Because in turn, our wage should go up.
Yeah.
I think only if you at a certain position, like he said, like a shift manager, and you already making 15, then technically your shit have to go up.
Go up.
But I make well over $15, so they're not gonna like pay me more.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? But to make sense out of it, if the cost of living is going up, so you paying them more money, that means everybody should get more money
It
because
should
the cost
mean
of living.
that. But I mean, but then
And then where do people pay their taxes, too?
everything like so. If they pay you more money, then whatever your company produce,
It's
they're
gonna
gonna
cost
charge more money.
Yeah.
So like I said, like you work at Chrysler, so a fucking Durango is like 50,000.
It's gonna be
It's
70
gonna
or
be
80.
70,000 or
Right.
80,000.
Right.
It goes like that. I think you was right about the trickle, but I think it trickles up, not trickles down. It's just
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
you know what I mean. Everything rises. You know what I mean. But that's just how that is. Now, Matt, before we get off the show, before we get off this episode, I don't know if you saw what I posted on Instagram. The question of the day. The question of the day. All right. The question of the day was, if you own a house, or you ain't even gotta own it. You can pay rent. It's your shit. You and your girl, however y'all do it, and you come home from work, or come home from wherever you come from, and there's people in the house. You open the door. Who speaks to who first?
I think the people who's in my house speak to me first.
There you go. That's what
Because I was always told, especially as a man who is the one who's doing whatever, I don't even fuck if you ain't got a job. If you still was out being productive and you still make a way for the home that you live in,
Yeah.
I feel like they should reach you first. Because for one, they don't know what type of date. Like, I could come in the house on some like, why the fuck is all these people in my house? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like,
To ease the
now you
tension,
gotta
yeah.
understand. Now I gotta understand why these people in this house, and I just want to be left alone with just you and the kids and whoever else already here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not these extras that don't come over normally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or even if they do come over normally, maybe one too many times normally, and I'm not in that frame of mind to be a host.
Right.
Because I feel like even though I didn't invite you there, I still feel like I gotta host you in my house, because even though you could have been there 11 times. But I still feel like, hey, man, you know, the fridge that way.
Right.
Hey, man, the bathroom that way. Hey, man, you know, if you want to get on the sticks, on the Xbox
right.
or the PlayStation, down in the basement,
Right.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you tired, man? Go in the guest room.
Yeah. So I just want to make, because I asked, like, mostly men agree with us, and most women do it's the opposite.
My girl gonna agree with y'all, because she like, if this was my house and y'all came in and she came in, we doing this, she'd be like, oh, hello.
She like
Like,
why
you ain't gonna acknowledge me?
So you're not gonna say
Right.
hey, like,
Yeah, my
hey,
shit.
Miss Montgomery, or
Right.
hey, Malcolm's girl.
I knew I wasn't
wife.
fucking tripping.
Oh.
I knew I wasn't fucking tripping. I'm not a wrong.
You ain't tripping, bro.
I just got different values, man.
We had that whole conversation because I told you I had to warm up to her
Yeah, I know.
peoples like that.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's a whole nother element, because it's not your people's. You know what I'm saying? It's not you. It's not what you're doing at that particular time.
But it ain't even about who. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care who in my house. If I come in, address me.
Yeah, address.
Let me add
Hey,
hey, look.
we should say,
so,
hey.
So let me add another
You
layer to the
hitting on
question.
me.
Oh shit.
So what if they come in, like, do you have a problem with somebody coming in your house being extra comfortable?
I did. It was just weird.
It is, ain't it?
My wife had a friend. I'm not gonna say her name. Shouts out to you though. You know exactly who you are, and I know you watch the show. Man, it was a couple instances. I talk about the one. It's a young lady. First time I met her, like first thing she would do, like come in the house, she kick her shoes and socks off. That was weird to me. Like, you walk around barefoot in somebody else's house.
You that comfortable?
Yeah.
She jump in the bed, get under the covers.
You that comfortable?
Not a guest bed. The bed we fuck, sleep,
Whoa, you that
all
comfortable?
that. Like,
I can see sit at the edge, but you in the bed?
I was like, all right, but I just felt like I learned like she's that kind of person.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It just is weird to me.
Does it make a difference if she if she cold or not?
If she cold,
Yeah.
like
if she,
fine.
Yeah.
Does it make a difference?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't make a difference.
It don't make a difference because it's like you already where you at in life when it comes to that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm
I
with my
just
woman, like,
for me, no. I just feel like if I like you as far as like
You peoples.
yeah, like I don't bother, like I don't mind it. But if you somebody who shouldn't be that comfortable in my house, it bothers me a little bit.
That makes sense because it's like
but you gotta understand too, like your people got people. So whoever, like your woman, whoever you fucking with at that time,
They gonna feel comfortable.
they
too.
gonna feel because that's her shit too.
Yeah.
like I
feel me?
gotta
I had to come to that realization too.
Yeah.
like my wife, she got a cousin that I'm like super cool with. That's my home girl. I love her to death. I'll beat a nigga the fuck up for it.
Yeah.
And then she got one of her, what she call her best friends. She's super dope. I'm actually like a godfather / uncle to her kid. So it's like them two, if they had to come over, like, oh my God, I just need to lay down in the bed, whatever. I would feel bad if my sheets not clean. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't just changed them up, or if I'm just too lazy, go throw the shits in the washer and put the
cum
shits back
stain.
in the bed.
spot.
But what I'm saying is, like, I will feel bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it's somebody like you shouldn't be that comfortable just yet.
Well, I don't even know you like
Why
that.
do you know the route to my bedroom?
Yeah.
You should only know where my kitchen is
Facts.
at, my basement, my dining room, and my bathroom.
The places that entertain people.
Yeah.
My room is fucking
Right.
and
Shut the
sleeping.
fuck up.
And
Now, if
sleeping.
my
There's
house
no
was set up
reason
where
you
it was only the bathrooms in my room, then I can understand it. But you passing through. You're not taking a stop.
Bro, look, I came in your room maybe one time, and that was to see a TV, I think it was. Or you was showing me the video game or some shit.
But that's
I
only
ain't
because
never
that's where
been
it
in
was
your room.
at.
And I
Well,
knew you
because
since
my
I was
room was
5.
upstairs.
No, it's just, so what, nigga? I knew you since I was 5 years
Yes,
old, bro.
but it's a lot of like, I'm not gonna like my shit just like matching, shit
Right.
like that. But it's other spaces we can take up other than my room.
I go to the places
Yeah,
where
but
you
see,
entertain
that's
people.
where I'm getting at. So why would that person feel comfortable enough if they know it's this much amount of entertainment and comfortability? I don't even know if that's a word. I don't even fuck.
Comfortability?
Yeah,
it is.
I mean, because some people be trying to fuck with me sometimes. I'm just saying, and I'm a little high, so don't judge me. But yeah, man, if I feel like, bro, it's so many other levels of being comfortable in somebody else's house before you got to make it to their personal quarters.
Yeah.
Like that should be me unless I allow you to be a part of that.
Right.
And since
I do feel
I'm
like
not
it's
on no
weird when
freaky
they get in
deaky
bed.
or like
There ain't no niggas in my bed. I don't care.
right.
That's why I say I ain't tripping if I'm cool with the certain, like, only the people who been in my bed that's her friends, I'm cool with. Her sister, shit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
because how quickly it's like if I come in and you laying there, I'm like, oh, get the fuck up.
yeah. or
I'm
scoot,
just-
or scoot
I'm
the
tired
fuck
of
over. I'm about to sit down and watch
I'm
TV.
not even saying scoot over.
I'll tell y'all
Get
a
the
story.
fuck up, sit
I'll
up,
tell y'all a story.
lay a pillow to the
We
wall.
gonna
Like
end
these.
this shit here, bro. I'll tell a story. It's the funniest shit ever. So one night, my wife and them go out on her homegirls. Right. I go out too, but I wasn't with them.
Right.
We get back to the house, everybody like fucking plastered. Like that's just what it was. It was that kind of night. So my wife is the kind of person like you her homegirl, she love you. You not fucking driving if you drunk. Period.
Yeah.
She would hide people keys. Like nigga, you're not leaving.
Yeah. Good
Come on.
friend.
Good friend. Come
That's
on.
dope.
Yeah.
So motherfuckers is passing out pretty much everywhere. So one of her homegirls, which is my dog, she goes and get in our bed. Right?
Right.
I'm fucked up blow, my nigga. You feel me?
You can't do shit like
So
that.
listen, my wife will pass out. Like if she blow, bro, it is what it is. You've seen it. She's
Yeah.
gonna go to sleep wherever the fuck she at.
Yeah.
That's where she's sleeping, nigga. Period. So I'm still drunk, but I'm functionable. So I goes in the room, right? So I'm like, this motherfucker in the bed. I'm like, hey yo, wake up, bro. Like get out of my bed. She like, like I just drunk. So I'm like, damn. Do I get in my bed to be comfortable? Or do I pick another place of residence for the night? I would have slept on the floor.
Straight up.
In another room.
But
Close the door.
That's your best bet, nigga.
With my daughter. My daughter is my daughter room. I slept on her floor.
But can I ask this question though? Is it rude to ask for them?
No,
to
it's not.
remove
Get the fuck
themselves?
out my bed.
Okay, and so at the end of the day, it's like, oh, get the fuck up.
I'm never that
Or
drunk.
I'm about to roll you into this little ball in
I'm
this
not
corner,
about
and
to
I'm about to
touch
wait
you.
and get comfortable.
I'm not
even
about
doing
to
that.
touch you.
I'm telling you, like,
right
hey,
about that.
I'm
You
gonna do
right
one of
about
these. Like, hey,
This shit just was funny though. You know, my wife still bring that shit up to this day because she like, nigga, like, you do know, like, nigga, if you did the other, like, got in the bed with this motherfucker, it would have been a whole issue, my nigga.
You know what,
A
though?
whole
I ain't even
problem.
gonna bullshit. You know what I probably would have did?
What?
I probably would have went and woke my girl up and tell her to get her the fuck
yeah.
up out the
Now
bed.
that would have been easy.
She would have rolled her
Unless
ass.
my girl
whatever
was
she had
out
to
of
do.
it.
She was gone.
Then you just did the best. You
gone.
felt
Yeah,
you did the best
thing
case
you could
scenario
do.
for yourself.
I did. I'm smart.
Yeah.
Even when I'm drunk, I'm smart. You feel me?
I feel like our brains don't turn off when we turn
No,
up.
hell no. I'm always thinking about the shit. But I just look like, I'm like, damn, this shit could be weird.
But I would have felt stupid sleeping on the floor and this bitch in my bed.
Man, I didn't care, bro. I just didn't want no
You said
smoke.
I would've
anything
had to
to
wake up
avoid the
everybody.
bullshit.
Anything to avoid the
I
bullshit.
feel you on that one,
feel
brother.
me?
I'm petty. I had to wake everybody up. You got to get this
I ain't
bitch
gonna
out
lie,
the bed or
but-
something.
Everybody fucked up though. Like everybody. Like it wasn't a sober soul
Let
in
me
that
ask
house.
you this question: was it more so because you just was so fucked up that you was just like, I don't even have the patience or the energy to try to get her to get the fuck out my bed?
No, my nigga. I went in there and I thought about that shit very clearly.
I mean, you
like, I don't want
could
no
have easily
smoke.
been on some just raw ass random shit like, hey, bah, bah, bah,
That's what I'm saying. I would have been. That's me. I would have been like, hey.
Especially if if I want you out my spot, you getting the fuck out of my spot.
I'm drunk.
Who
Yeah,
knows?
no, I'm thinking I'm blowed.
When I'm
Only
drunk, you
person
know, I
I'm
get
not
freaky.
moving.
my tolerance to get
You know
low.
who I'm not moving out my bed, bro? If they lay down in my bed, my mama. If for some reason
No,
we
I
having
ain't
a family,
gonna lie. I slide in the
and
bed. My mama, I'm
now
getting
my
in the
mama,
bed.
I'm
I
laying
ain't
in
gonna
bed
lie.
next to
My
her
mama
because-
can have that bitch.
I'm getting in the bed.
Nah,
I'll sleep on
I'm
the
like,
couch.
hey, now you scoot your booty up,
my
nigga.
mama.
I'm about to
That's
lay
my
down.
mama.
I mean, I sleep with my mom, but I'm saying like my first instinct
Little
is she up
cousin
there,
or a
she
friend
can
or
have,
none
I
of
sleep on
that,
the couch
no.
down here.
If you up all
I slept on a hard ass floor.
if you are of the
I ain't sleeping
opposite
on no
sex,
floor
It
with
wasn't
no
even for that
friends.
long though, realistically,
Because you was
because
in the middle of the night when
it
you
was
was
like
asleep.
4:00 in the morning and
Yeah.
niggas got up around
Right.
like 7 or 8.
Right.
Nigga. Like niggas a couple hours, nigga.
right? But see, like I said, like if you are of the opposite sex, but you are not family, I can't do it. If you are of family, scoot your ass over because I'm laying in my
I'm
spot
not
in the
playing
bed.
no. I just wasn't doing
I
it.
feel you though, because I
But
would.
I'm
I
gonna tell
feel
you.
you.
I'm gonna tell you another story. Another time, like my wife had this friend, and she was nice looking to me. You know what I mean? Very nice looking to me. A lot of people think she was ugly. I thought she was nice looking.
Right.
Anyway, and this is my wife's best friend. I come home one day, and we in this house now. My room's upstairs, still upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Come upstairs, and you know how girls be? They both be in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
I came home to that too.
So
Okay.
I laid down.
I did too.
I have to, but I told.
I
like,
laid on the foot.
This what
No, I
I
lay
did.
right in between.
This what I did.
Nah, I ain't do that.
This what I did. I didn't lay in between. I said, look, babe, you get in the middle. You push your ass over to this way. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of them niggas that got my bed up against the wall. So it's like you over there.
Oh, on that
You
side.
over
the
there.
wall.
I'm in my spot. Cause I don't give a fuck if it's my wife. I love you to death. When I'm gone, you can have the whole bed. When I get home,
This is my spot.
this is my spot of the bed. My side of the bed.
I wouldn't.
yeah.
And the crazy shit, bro, is I wasn't even on tip. I mean, of course,
You
it
just
ran,
like,
it ran across my mind like, what?
That's
the
the
hell?
first thing that
all
runs through
niggas
your
do
mind.
that.
Don't lie, nigga.
All niggas do that.
Don't lie. That's the first thing.
No,
that
I said I wasn't on tip. Like,
no, I'm just saying. But that's the
but
first thing that ran through your mind.
Yeah, like, bro, this shit'd be like epic if it just happened like that.
Yeah, some random reason.
Some
it
random
happened.
shit, like on some real, like, you know what I mean? But
I've seen that too. I thought about that.
But
I laid
most
on
of
the
my
edge
wife's
of the bed.
friends,
We just watched TV.
they wind up in my bed in some way, shape, or form.
Cause white people don't give a fuck. I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
My wife, no, her friends is black.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying your white friends don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
They feel
I just said my
comfortable.
white friends. I'm like, no, they ain't gonna get in the bed. They don't even get out the car.
Oh, no, I just threw that in there. White friends, if they comfortable, they don't give a fuck.
My
Yeah,
wife,
they do.
like they.
They'll fall asleep on your toilet.
But my white friends, they've been friends for a long time.
Right.
And
Same
you
thing
know,
with mine.
my wife had apartments and all type of shit before, so they've already had built
Yeah.
this rapport with her.
Yeah, so
you know what I
it
mean?
was
and
really
shit
building
like
it
that.
with you though. No.
And that's the thing. But I was cool with it. You know what I mean? Like, all right, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't never tripped
Just
on that
don't
shit.
like
either.
only thing like just don't be in street clothes like in my bed. Like that shit was like a red flag to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But whatever.
Hey,
Hey.
we just got to the bottom of this shit.
Yeah, there you go. And folks, there you have it.
Yeah, for real.
There you have it.
This has been another episode of Wordplay Podcast, episode 42. I'm your host, Dre Parker. As always, by my side, Big J.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Mac.
I'm back.
Now, follow us on Instagram at Wordplay Podcast,
Like,
Facebook
subscribe,
at Wordplay
share.
Podcast, Twitter at Wordplay Podcast.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, share.
Like, subscribe, share. Don't be no hater.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
If you like it, man, even if you don't, man, just
No, if you don't like it, comment on it. Slide
give
that
us
nigga
some
DM.
type of love. Hey, bad criticism, still good criticism, because somebody might not
We'll
like
work
it, but
on it.
somebody will.
We'll work on it because I know Dre you give some
I'm
bad
trying to pull
criticism. Yeah, he gonna pull up or he gonna say some ignorant shit to you.
I don't
I'm
give
just
a
letting
fuck.
y'all know.
I'm just gonna keep doing it because it's like I'm getting some attention.
That's why I feel the same way. We fuck it, just talk about us.
Fuck it, you can say I look stupid as fuck in this episode. I don't give a shit. Why does this nigga still get
They're
to
like,
be
wait a
part
minute,
of
he
it?
wasn't there first. No,
Right,
yeah.
how you
It's magic.
Mac first.
Magic, my nigga.
Fuck out of here.
All right, we out.
Yeah. Episode 42.
What you mean? This wordplay. This ain't to make friends.